Bill, Bill, Harp. I am not even that old.
Darling, where are you paying bills? What bills do you have?
No, I've got sending stone bills.
Right.
I have, rent. All these
Postage
things.
bills, probably quite a few of those.
What
a
rent are
lot,
you paying?
most likely.
Yeah, do you have to pay for all these letters?
Oh, this one is unmarked.
That's not ominous.
See. Well, let's just see. Ow!
What's happening?
I have been electrocuted by a letter.
I'm sorry,
Ow.
darling.
Take
That's
it.
so serious.
Take it.
I'm not touching that. Get that away from me.
I'll take it.
Here, Pickles.
I don't feel anything. What?
Open it up. Open it up.
Okay. Now what?
It's not shocking you?
No.
Oh, give it here then. Oh, it is from my friend Dynavolt. It seems to be written in some sort of script that was a little goof or a trap. And it has shocked me and I hate it. Thank you, Dynavolt.
Classic goof. Good job.
Very classic goof. Terrible. I will send you 1,000 bugs.
No,
Alive?
we're not doing that.
Well,
No,
I
no.
will send them live. We'll see which ones eat whatever other ones in the package. But you trust me.
Start out with 1,000 there.
A coliseum of bugs on the
If you
rocks.
send
so
1,000
send that to
live
them.
bugs, one will probably go alive.
This is
At least one.
Eldar, so expect 1,000 bugs in 30 to 60 business days. Thank you, Dynavolt.
Thank you, Dynavolt.
Welcome. Welcome to Power Word Fail, a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition actual play live show. Starring Katie.
And Ollie Rowan, bearer of the hero's light.
Nathan.
Atreides, frightened of what is to come.
Austin.
Ferric the Gravesinger.
Ian.
Ambrose Busan, and I'm just gonna keep chewing though.
And Andy.
Pickles. I'm on a hunt for carrots.
And I am the Dungeon Master, Cody, as always, and this is episode 59?
59.
59.
Of Power Word Fail.
10 more.
10 more, baby.
10
I was
more.
just about to
10
make
more.
that joke.
Wow.
Last time on Power Word Fail, the failures began their plan to infiltrate Castle Everton. They quickly subdued a guard at the gates, and Atreides briefly showed his ruthless side, before the party discovered the guard could actually be an ally against the Harbinger. With his help, they were able to gain access to the castle, and chatted briefly with a member of the Wormley family before discovering a dining room full of guests who were consumed by a darkness and were eating human flesh. Adalia was talked down from her desire to burn them all immediately, and at that moment, Pickles was seized by a memory from Eric the Terror, who suggested the party go check out the basement. On the level below, the party was quickly drawn into a fight by ghoulish, ghastly figures. They emerged victorious from this first bout, but as Pickles and Adalia opened the door to the next chamber, they discovered that more threats awaited them. And that's where we will pick back up.
All right. So yeah, you guys had burst open this door, and behind it, there were two hideous-looking figures. They are covered in stitches. They seem to be made of just different parts of different bodies. They are pounding on the door to be let out, and you open the door, and they sort of lunge forward at you. What do you do?
I can't see what is it? What was behind the door?
People to stab.
Yeah. Bad things,
What
everyone.
the fuck is that?
Not friends.
Very bad.
Kill it! Stab it! Something!
All right. So you guys they just kind of lumber forward. You just start swinging.
Was there enough time for me to close the door before
I was
they
gonna
get
say,
there,
is there
or did
time
they
for
get,
us
like,
to react
into
before
the
they got
room?
into melee with us?
Yeah. I'd let you roll a dex check.
Dex check or dex save?
Dex check.
Okay.
No. That's a 7.
Oh God, that's a 9.
Oh no!
We're not dexterous.
Oh my
We're not
God.
being
Yeah.
dexterous. Okay.
They're pretty shocking figures. They're
Okay.
very grotesque.
Cool.
Obviously beauty was not in mind when they were created.
I tried to close the door, they're just too fast.
Just smack them.
Are they like slowly walking zombies?
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, they're just kind of coming towards you. I mean, it's kind of up to you how you'd like to proceed. Do you want to... It sounds like you want to fight them, so
I'm
go
gonna-
ahead and roll.
I'm-
Yeah, Ambrose starts
Yeah.
shooting.
Stab
Like,
it.
it starts unloading. And
I would
immediately
like to
sees
roll
him.
initiative.
Yes.
That's how I would like to handle this.
30
Three.
initiative.
Oh my God. Ambrose, stop it.
2.
That is a 19 for Ferric.
I also have a 19.
It's 21 for Adalia, even though she rolled 9 on her dex. To react before it became a problem.
All right. I always do that. I click the
Sword
wrong...
lowest to highest.
Yeah.
This is cursed. It's reverse initiative.
Oh
That
God.
would be an interesting fight.
That'd be a really cool fight, yeah. I'd get
Yeah.
to go before everyone
I
else.
like that.
Consistently.
Ambrose would always be last.
Yeah, Amber.
Constantly.
Oh my God, I would walk away. I would be getting so mad. Ambrose is going to run far left to the bottom corner to get in the like an angle where Pickles is standing. I'm going to shoot above her head because she's a lot shorter, and I'm going to fire 3 rounds into this hulking zombie, whatever necessarily it is.
Not for
19 to hit.
It does hit.
28 to hit.
Yep.
29 to hit.
Yep.
No
I'm just going to start unloading on all of them. Oh wait, and I get to add all that damage, and I get to add a d8. So 10, 19, 30, 34 damage.
All right.
And I twirl my hand crossbow, and I end my turn.
Next would be Adalia.
Okay. Adalia wants to. Ooh, that's not gonna work. Okay. So what Adalia wants to do instead of what I was hoping I could do, since it's such a small room, can I locate a fireball essentially like in the wall, so that it doesn't hit us when it goes off? Could I
What's
do
the
that?
range again? 20 feet? Oh, you
20
mean like
feet.
in... I see what you mean, like in the wall?
Yeah.
Well, you could angle it up, I guess, if we're
Cool.
playing with a 3D world.
Fab.
series.
That's what I'm doing. Adalia is casting Fireball, and I need a Dex save DC 18.
They fail.
Amazing.
Yeah, baby.
They
Nice.
take 25 fire damage.
Nice.
Nice.
And I guess Adelia is gonna get her rapier out, which I don't think she's used this entire campaign.
Ooh.
She's gonna get it on out just to like see what happens. But she will, if she can, kind of duck over this way so that other people have a clear line of sight on the guy in the door.
I think that's still a hit on you.
Even though I'm still within 5 feet of him?
And
You're
the
not
other
within
guy.
5 feet of
The other one, yeah.
Oh, the other one.
yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna risk it.
25 to hit.
That'll hit.
14 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
DM, I forgot. I also have an extra attack because my Dread Ambusher. Would you be allowed to let me make one attack? Just
Isn't
to say
that how
I
you
did.
get 3 attacks on your first
I get
turn?
4 attacks. 3 attacks is from Crossbow Expert. The 4th one is from when I
I
roll
see.
initiative.
That's
so
crazy.
I totally forgot because I used that. I used to use the heavy crossbow.
Yeah, go
So-
for it.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. 22 to hit, and then I'm gonna just add a little bit more damage in there. 9 damage. 1 nearest to Pickles. And I will officially end my turn.
All right. Ferric?
Varric is going to run along the broad side of the room behind Adalia and tuck in to the spot where Adalia was previously and is going to slash at this thing with their magic rapier. It's a 27 to hit.
That does hit.
For 13 piercing damage, and I am going to expend a use of my Psychic Blades, which takes a Bardic Inspiration, and I can do 3d6 psychic damage.
Nice. Oh.
Not so nice, just 7 damage. 7 additional. So that's a total of 20 damage. And
Alright.
Ferric will use Mobile to back away, back around the pillar.
Ambrose, you have a magic crossbow too, right?
Correct.
All right, just double checking. All right. Pickles, this thing, it's looking like it's about to, it's like going crazy. There's fire exploding behind it. It's like, it starts getting shot up and stabbed, and it looks like it's just like ready to tear its skin off.
Well, that's not nice. I'll just get a stab at some more, I guess. I'll stab him twice. With Pokey.
Ooh.
It's a nat 1 for 13.
Yes.
And a
Whoopsie daisy.
26.
You get him.
That's 12 damage.
All right. Damn it. Yeah, you guys DPS'd him down.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Pokey just cuts him in bits.
Does he have any blood?
I mean, he does,
Does he have any blood?
but Pokey is doesn't seem happy with it.
Oh, god damn
The essence is there, but where's the soul?
it. You asked for blood, you didn't ask for souls. We gotta clarify here. Pickles will take a step over in front of the other one. End her turn there.
All right. Adalia,
Yes.
it's going to attack you,
Okay.
but unfortunately for it, because you hit it with fire, it does. I just realized that it does. It's going to take disadvantage on these attacks.
Nice.
hell
Oh
yes.
no. How sad for it.
Does a
17
17
misses,
An 11.
as does an 11. That's amazing.
Atreides.
Yeah, I'll walk on up to it, forcing it to make a. Let me check if I think it's a Wisdom save, as my Spirit Guardian aura of radiant lightning washes over it. Double check.
That's lightning sound effects.
That was great. I heard
Yeah.
every moment of it.
Yeah, wisdom sound effect.
Sound effects.
14.
Okay. Against my save DC of 17, so it's going to take that 3d8.
All right. You want me to roll it, or do you want to roll it?
I think he froze.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Nathan froze.
Frozoned.
I can roll it real quick.
Yeah. Pops is old. He's having a
You
hard
know,
time.
there's a lot happening right now. There's a lot.
Didn't
to
realize how
process.
big that creature was when he stood up to it.
All right. He did take, well, let's say he took 10 damage then. I'll just roll it for him real quick, which is, I'm sure he'll be disappointed that it was such a low roll, but
He still has the rest of his turn, which he could take later.
so on initiative here, on the
Quick
restart
pause.
of initiative. What was that?
Are we still streaming? Even though Nathan's gone?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
We should be.
Just double check
Yes.
We're good.
I'll let him finish his turn when he gets back. But in the meantime, you guys hear down the hallway footsteps as... Where are they, my good friends?
Oh no.
It's
Oh
coming.
boy.
Oh no!
Oh
Begin to
no.
round the corner.
Oh dear. Okay. Oh no.
Ambrose,
More
you're up.
things.
Can I make a perception check of what is, well, can I distinguish what has walked down the stairs necessarily?
Yes, you recognize them. They are the same people from the mine. They are
The snake cultist.
snake cultists. There are 4 of them. They look identical. Roll a...
Mystery?
I'm trying to think, maybe, man, I'm out of practice from playing so much Cyberpunk. Intelligence? When you see their faces also?
Just a straight intelligence check or like investigation?
Yeah, you could do investigation.
Say no more. 24.
You recognize their faces from the Matron's Mine, and I think you've encountered them once before as well.
Okay.
But you also feel like they look a lot like, now that you're like getting a look at them so close to each other, they kind of look like they also resemble the face of the Harbinger.
Yeah. Fog cloud. And I fire it off into the air. Create right into the center between each other. Like, forgot what that spell does. Give me a second. 20-foot radius.
Welcome back, Nathan.
So exactly into the center right here. And I dash into it. Behind it, like right beside this pillar.
Didn't they? Maybe not. Can't remember. I thought they added a automatic attack thingy to Roll20. Like when you draw a cone and all that stuff.
I think they did.
I mean, if you measure, you could just go into the measure tool and click cone.
Yeah.
I see. There you go.
Nice.
It's 20, right?
Yeah. Just a little bit to the right.
A little bit to the right.
A little bit to the right. There we go. That's a good fog cloud. And I'll
Somebody want to
Position
draw that
myself.
over for me while I hold it?
Inept drawing of the shape.
Welcome to Power Word Fail.
We're
where
all
we
doing
cannot draw
so
a
great.
circle.
Everyone's doing awesome. It's fine.
I mean, I could probably draw
There we
that.
go.
There's
no.
so many shapes on the roll 20 right now.
I'm getting rid of them.
It's like a gyroscope.
I'm so
I
sorry.
feel like that's way bigger than what was measured.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
I love it. I think it's
Yeah,
so
there
on
we go.
brand.
Well. There you go.
And my turn.
Atreides. You step
Yes.
forward. He takes the damage. I went ahead and rolled damage for you. You got 10 damage.
Okay. And that would be my movement. So as my action, I would use my magical warhammer, making a two-handed overhead blow using a booming blade as well. So to hit, that's a 17.
That does hit.
Okay. And then for damage, we've got 9 bludgeoning. Oh, sorry, that's. Let me do this. And 3 thunder. And from Booming Blade, 1d8 more thunder. So 9 bludgeoning and 7 thunder.
All right.
Nice.
Thanks. And then I guess that'll be it. Yep, that's all.
Okay. So, Adalia, you see those cultist guys burst into the room, and
Do we?
well,
Or do we
for
just
a moment,
do we
No,
just
you
hear
see
it?
fog cloud.
We saw it, then Fog Cloud came down. Okay.
The
All right.
fog cloud is universal sign of a spellcaster.
Okay, so a fireball again. This is a ruling
Nah.
question.
Alright,
A bright streak flashes from your pointing finger to a point you choose within range. It does not see a point I can see within range. Does that mean I can still fireball them? Because I saw them right before the fog cloud went up, so I generally know where it needs to go.
It doesn't say you need to see it. No.
Nope, I just threw it in the roll 20. From your
Yeah,
pointing
within
finger to a point you choose within range.
Yeah. I
Cool.
think so then, right?
Fab.
Damn.
You love to hear it. You love to see it.
I love combos.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do
That's
a
raw.
quick combo.
When there's
And
fog,
kind
there's
of
fire.
there's fog, there's fire, and I'm dropping it right on this guy right here, and then it's just gonna out around everybody else. And I need another dex save, DC 18.
Is that gonna burn up my painting?
Possibly.
They
I had the main
failed.
cantrip, so maybe I can
Amazing.
Just
You
take
love
these
to
ashes and
see
burn
it.
parts.
Yeah, it's like me
Glue
like
it together.
fixing an old painting.
Casting Mend over and over and over.
That
Yeah.
is 34 fire damage
Ooh,
to all
good.
the snake cultists.
Damn.
And I don't think I have any bonus action stuff I can do to Zombie Man. So that's it. That's my turn.
Nice moves.
Thanks.
That was good.
Fireball. Adalia is so full of anger and fire.
Pickles.
I'm gonna just look behind me and be like, really fucking fog cloud again? I can't see shit. And then just focus on the guy in front of me and
Quit your
go
complaining.
back to stab. Go over and stab Ambrose. I'm gonna stab his
Shield.
twice. It's a 16 and another nat 1. Jesus Christ, Pokey.
Ooh.
Pokey, get it together, man.
Does a 16 hit or no?
I'm so
I desire
hungry.
fresh carrots.
A 16 does hit.
For 13 damage. Alright, first we start with carrots, and now we needed soulful carrots. Just keep adding.
I just didn't think I had to specify. I didn't think you guys would fight so much stuff that didn't have souls.
Just as surprised as you are. Maybe we could put Miraz into one of these bodies.
Oh god, no.
I'm sure he'd be thrilled. Do you love me now, Ambrose?
Oh no.
No.
No, 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 no.
That's it.
No, thank you.
Just gonna hang out in front of the guy.
Ferric.
Ferric is going to lumber back around the pillar, is going to momentarily occupy the space of Pickles, and is going to slash at the creature with their magical rapier. Oh, that's a nat 1.
It's the Pokey
That's a
card.
You guys, you gotta stop rolling these net ones, guys. It's gotta stop.
He shared a space with me.
Yeah, and gonna use mobile to back up, right at the edge of the fog cloud, and is going to cover their face with their robe and cough a couple times. Ambrose, where are you?
Down there.
Fucking fog cloud.
I cast fog cloud.
All right. Here comes the first snake cultist.
Bring it, scrubs. What spells do you? What spells can you cast if you cannot see?
You can't see
Rest in
us.
peace, Fireball is coming.
Fireball. Yeah.
Yeah, fireball's coming. You're welcome.
Wall of Force, maybe? I know that's a thing they do.
Mm-hmm.
So Fireball has a visual component. Does that just mean you have to be able to see?
A verbal component,
Oh, verbal. Then. Or-
not visual.
Yeah, it really just shuts down, like, it says, like, if you see target creature, that's why, like, it cuts out, like, you know,
Oh, right.
specific
okay.
attack spells.
This is
Yeah.
why I don't do spellcasters.
Yeah, me too.
So one of them will step forward and start chanting, and
don't like
Ambrose,
that.
your fog cloud disperses as he dispels your
Oh.
magic.
Thank you,
It's a
Snake
bummer, dude.
Cultist.
Shit.
The next one steps forward.
I reload a fog cloud right when it happens.
And he is going to cast a lightning bolt at you, Ferric.
Oof.
Okay, that's a dex saving throw.
Yes,
but that's
indeed.
also a spell, and I am Fey, and I'm good at dex, so I have advantage on this. That's a 27, baby.
Hell
Nice.
yeah!
So half as much on a successful save.
Correct.
That should be baked in.
I'm still scared about 4d6. Yep, that's fair.
So 13
That's fair.
damage.
13. That's not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad. Okay.
The flesh golem
Needs
going
to make
to
a wisdom
keep-
save.
attacking at you, Adalia.
Okay.
After it makes a wisdom save.
Absolutely. He failed his wisdom save.
Yeah. So I guess
Did
10
roll
damage since.
Two 19s.
Adalia's AC is 20, so they both
Nice.
miss.
And nothing else happens.
And nothing else happened.
Don't love that.
I hate that. That's a
Guys,
terrible
I
thing
really
to
felt
say.
like something was supposed to happen there.
And nothing else happens.
Surely nothing happens.
Okay.
I feel like I'm missing one of my bros here. I am. He was lagging behind. Very far behind.
Something did happen. You remembered
Yep.
he was here.
Shuffle the deck. There we are. So this man, he will step forward over the corpses of these ghasts, and he is going to cast. I like it. Let's just go with another lightning bolt on Pickles.
Oh, on Pickles.
Pickles.
Very rude.
What did Pickles do to this guy?
Does it hit the other dude?
It sure
probably
does.
does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, big brain
Yeah.
move right there.
Big brain on Cody's part.
Very
Yeah.
big brain on Cody's part.
Yeah.
It certainly is. So Pickles.
16 deck save.
You fail.
Ooh.
Good. Wait, I
25
just got
damage.
Indomitable because I leveled up.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna try again.
Amazing.
I still fail.
Oh, okay.
Hey, it's all good.
I rolled
25
into it.
damage.
Okay.
And the flesh golem also gets struck. You guys would notice as he gets struck, he starts to shake off the fires that are all over him. It starts to like scorch him. He starts to, his like eyes that were like slits like burst open, and he seems to be healing from that.
Yep.
Great.
No, thank you.
He has an ability called lightning absorption.
Oh, swell.
So yes, he does in fact heal from that. And that brings us to Atreides.
Yeah. Yeah.
The snake
Atreides.
cultists do all look very burned from the fireball, no doubt.
Well, that's good.
You look
Love to
toasty.
hear that.
Lightly
Atreides is
toasted
going
snake
to
cultists.
kind of turn himself into a ping pong ball. So I'm gonna run away from the golem back toward the cultists.
There's
He's
going
going
on
to
here.
Big
swing
cube,
you.
ain't it?
That's okay. Swing at me.
23.
Well, that's gonna hit, but I have fun stuff when people hit me.
Mm. Is it lightning stuff though?
It
okay.
can be thunder stuff.
Oh.
Ooh, even better.
12 bludgeoning damage.
12 bludgeoning, okay. Thanks to Ambrose's temp hit points, I take effectively 1 damage. And then, let me find my reaction. When a creature hits me with an attack, I can use my reaction to force it to make a dex save. DC 16 dex save.
Oh, okay. From the flesh golem?
Yes. Yes.
He fails.
Alright, so that's gonna be 8 thunder damage.
Nice.
Oh, you're lucky that it says lightning or thunder.
Yes, I am. There's just this concussive boom as he hits me and he staggers backwards a little bit. And then I dart back across the room and my radiant bolts of lightning flash out from my body and slam into these 2 cultists. So I'll need them to make a wisdom save.
Absolutely. 17 and 13.
All right, 1 succeeds, 1 fails. So this is my roll, and we're doing rolls per round, right? So this will be the damage until
Yeah.
the start of my next turn. Sounds good. 12 radiant, or 6 for the one that succeeded.
All right.
And can I tell which one failed? Which one looks a little bit more beat up?
You certainly can, because the one that failed actually dies.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That's a
nice.
good way to tell.
That's what we
so
like to hear.
I will just take my warhammer and I will hurl it at
Oh.
the living one.
Very nice.
Thank you. That's damage. Let's roll a hit. 23 to hit.
Nice.
Should do the
That does
trick.
hit.
So that's going to be 7 bludgeoning and 1 thunder, and then I'll use my bonus action to pull the hammer back to me.
That does take
Nice.
him out.
Nice.
Incredible.
And that's my turn.
Ambrose, you're up.
I'm gonna scoot on over near Atreides, going to... Oh, the other person's dead. Never mind. I'm going to run all the way down. Look at this other... I'm not really sure what this thing is, but I'm going to
Snake
fire
cultist.
3 shots.
Snake
Yeah, the
cultist.
Sculptus, and shoot 3 shots.
Scultists.
The
Sculptus.
Sculptus.
2
Whoa!
crits.
2 crits.
And 20, yeah. So rest
Holy
in peace
shit.
to this nerd. And so that's 13 damage. That's a crit, and then I'll do the other crit too.
Eviscerate that.
Another D6.
Yeah.
14 damage, and then normal attack. Oh, that's just my back. Damage. Let's go damage. There we go. And 10 damage.
All right. So, I think this guy dies after the second shot. So the third shot can get sent off to this
Yep,
last
I'll
guy.
shoot at him. And then I'll do a sick barrel roll near a pillar right behind it and hide to the shadows, and I end my turn.
Idalia.
All right, Adalia's gonna firebolt this flesh golem. That's a 19 to hit.
It does hit.
Amazing. And that is 15 fire damage to the golem.
All right. Furic.
Ferric's gonna call out to Ambrose because where Ferric can't see any more snake cultists. Scultists.
Sculptus.
Are there any more blasphemers over there?
By 1 o'clock. done.
Ferric is going to clock that, and let's see how far Ferric can run here.
It's a big hallway.
It's
Oh,
a
but you are
huge
fast,
hallway.
aren't you?
Ferric's
They're
got
fast.
mobile though, so I can
Yeah.
move up to the entryway.
Nice.
And Ferric is going to eye down the last snake cultist. Go. Your cruelty ends here. And the words are gonna echo through the snake cultist's head as I cast Psychic Lance.
Oh,
Ooh.
snap.
Nice.
Classic spell. Classic.
I need a intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence save. That is their
DC
best.
17.
He got an 18 because he does have magic resistance.
Damn. I think you take half damage, so you
Yeah.
take.
But he doesn't get stunned.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
half damage.
Still 11.
Wah, wah.
Yeah.
Damage is damage.
Yep.
Yeah, he didn't like that, that's for sure. Pickles.
Alright. Well, might as well just keep stabbing him. Nobody cast any more lightning shit over here. I don't want him to keep healing. So, oh my god, 14 and a 19.
Those both hit.
Oh, nice.
So that's 21 damage total. Pokey, maybe the cultist will have some carrots for you. I don't know if they have souls.
Well, when we killed the last ones, they just dissolved into snakes, if I remember correctly. So
Yeah, I wanted him to be hopeful because he's missing a lot.
Right,
Barrick
so-
can answer that. Barrick,
Sorry,
do
Pip.
snakes have souls?
These ones don't.
Oh, sorry, Pokey.
I think from a real level, would Ferric know if these cultists have souls?
Yeah, you know from the last time when you fought them that they are just like some sort of construct made of
Okay.
snakes.
So what they
That's
said does
been
in
happening
fact
with these
true.
guys as they die.
Yeah, they just
Yeah.
burst into piles of snakes. You got me there. I should have described that. Yeah, as you kill these gentlemen, the same thing does happen. Although, you would note, I suppose, there are more snakes. When they burst into the piles of snakes,
Oh, there are more
they
snakes.
kind of erupt now into like a
More snakes.
puddle of snakes.
Okay.
Oh, not just a slight scattering. It is now puddles.
It's puddles of snakes.
Too much
Cool,
snakes.
great.
Put them in the bag of holding.
We're just gonna unleash 10,000 snakes. into
10,000
Brom's
snakes!
room.
I mean, there's only enough air for 10 minutes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, or they're gonna suffocate
We
in
have
there.
10 minutes to find a place to dump all these snakes.
I'm fine with putting 10,000 dead snakes in Brom's room.
Fair. I feel like we could creatively use 10,000 dead snakes.
I think
like
that
we
needs
could
to
do
be a
that.
new spell. I cast 10,000
I,
snakes.
I guess 10,000 snakes.
Storm of 10,000 snakes.
And you have to roll to see if they're dead or alive.
We gotta stop giving Cody good ideas.
Yeah.
For real. You guys are
Walk
really
into a room
helping
and
me
all
out
of a
here.
sudden 10,000 snakes come at you. That's the Harbinger cast.
Even if they're
10,000
dead, that
snakes.
would be horrifying.
Yeah,
you know,
I'd be
like
scared.
even 10,000 dead snakes would be very upsetting.
Yeah. If each one is a pound,
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
10,000 pounds. You're dead anyway.
It's 5
Alive
tons.
or dead snakes.
Here,
Sorry, Cody.
No, you're good. This man, this snake cultist, he's going to step forward and he holds his hand out forward as he starts chanting, and blue, icy energy comes forward, and he blasts you with a cone of cold. I
Like
do think
point
that
blank
you
like that?
are within...
point blank like that?
Yeah. You see that he is very injured as he's
Okay.
doing it.
Constitution saving throw, and it's a spell, so I do have advantage still.
Yeah, so
22,
I'm
baby.
I'm getting that too.
within the hit zone of that for sure. Does the pillar here provide me with any kind of cover?
Yes, I was just trying to decide how I wanted that to work, because I definitely think
It's a 60-foot code. That's the whole room.
that
Advantage
it
is
would
probably
get-
too high for it, right?
Hmm.
Advantage would be too much to ask for with a little pillar like that, so I don't know. Like, how do you want to adjudicate that?
I feel like advantage is fair.
Okay. I won't say no
Which
to
direction does he shoot this in? Because it
Yeah.
could hit Ambrose, it could hit me, Natalia as well.
I think it would hit Pickles and Ambrose the way I had it angled.
Would it also hit the creature behind me?
Wait, we'll hit Pickles and Ambrose? Crazy radius.
Yeah. If it was right there, it would hit me, you.
Oh, it's like
Right.
literally hitting our toes. Okay, never mind.
It would not hit.
You also get advantage. God damn.
Damn.
Crit, 2
I'm not
crits.
gonna do that great. My concepts are terrible. 18.
27.
And then on a failed to save, you take half as much.
Mhm.
So 44 damage or half.
Okay.
What was the.
My
DC?
turn's destroyed. It was on Pickles, so.
As-
17 was this DC.
As a reaction to that, Ferric is going to use Dirge of Agony.
Ooh.
Nice.
So they must make a strength saving throw of 17. On a failed save, they take 10 force damage and are pushed 10 feet back.
That is so badass.
That is.
And you push him like right into a wall. Roll an extra d6 for damage
Oh, hell
as you
yeah.
slam him into
Nice.
this wall.
Trips over the stairs.
2 extra damage. So 12 total.
That's enough. Yeah, he bashes his head on this corner and falls down on the stairs dead.
Nicely done.
Yes.
Pickles, this golem, he seems to be going crazy. God damn it.
Not that crazy.
Not
that
as crazy
crazy.
as he would like.
Listen, I get it.
This is
You
my
just
friend
get mad
Sarah.
all the
She's like
time.
so crazy.
She's so crazy.
He's going to attack.
Go through
He's been
therapy
attacking
together.
Dahlia this whole time.
But he has disadvantage because I hit him with
Yes. Absolutely.
Fire.
does.
and both of those miss.
Yes, he rolled a 14 and a 15 with disadvantage. He's just kind of stuck in this room.
Swinging uselessly at Adalia, catching on fire.
Atreides.
I'm gonna ping pong back over to the golem.
Oh boy.
So he'll need to make a
Oh,
wisdom
boy.
save.
He
Oh
failed.
my god.
He sure does.
Getting a lot of mileage out of this spell.
I love this spell.
It's a great
So
spell.
good.
It's one of my
Spells in the
favorites.
game.
So good.
Let's see what the damage is for this round. 7?
Wow.
Damn.
Woof.
Man, okay.
That sucks.
7 radiant damage, and I'm gonna bonk him with my booming blade, two-handed hammer.
Give him a bonk.
20 to hit
Ooh, nice.
Does hit.
for 11. Yeah, sorry, I need to build this a little bit better. But the under the description is supposed to be my two-handed attack, so
Oh, I see.
yeah, 11
Well, it's
bludgeoning.
even more damage than I thought it was. How do you finish him?
Oh, sweet! I
Ooh,
will
nice.
pop his head inward like a melon under pressure, and then I'll just like kick, put my boot up on his chest and kick his body back from my hammer and just kind of shake the viscera off of it.
Nice.
I'll close the door as soon as he's kicked.
Just like slowly,
I-
gingerly, like.
Do real quick. I want to peek in and see if there's anything else in the room, or if it ends just down here. If it's like a little,
alright.
like
I'll
kind of
stop
walk-in
closing
closet.
the door.
Thank you. It appears to just be a walk-in closet, but Cody, does Atreides see anything else?
You do see something, Atreides.
Hmm.
On the table in the back, you see a figure that you've seen your party talking with a couple of times. He's
Oh my
a strange bard fellow.
Oh my god.
Brom?
He's unconscious on the table.
Do you step back out?
I step back out.
I close the door.
Wait, Brom is in there.
Wait,
What?
Brom?
And you see Ferric is just like cutting the heads off of snakes, like that are slithering away.
When you say in there, is he like fighting with the snake cultists, or does he require rescue?
He appears to require rescue.
Ugh.
I'm also gonna bonus action second wind before my turn is like officially over.
All right. Yeah, Ferric, you can see down the hallway. There doesn't seem to be anyone else coming at the moment.
Okay. Ferric is going to drop down on all fours and make their way over back towards the rest of the group,
I'm gonna run
passing
in there too.
Ambrose and going up to Atreides.
Italia, do you want to go back to whatever you were doing to the orb before we started all this?
Yes, if you think you can handle Brom. I wouldn't totally trust him, but we should probably rescue him.
Yeah,
I agree. Rescue without thrusting seems like the right approach.
Sure,
I
sure.
guess.
Adalia will go back over and start. I believe I was ritual casting detect magic. Is that what I was
Yeah.
doing? Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Go back to ritual casting detect magic on the orb.
Ferric
Alright.
will make their way into the room and just give Brahm like a good slap on the face. Hey, wake up! Come on, buddy. Come on.
Someone roll medicine.
I will do that.
Anybody good at like doctor shit?
I mean, I've
I'm
read like 2
wonderful
books,
at doctor shit.
but I can.
He's not bleeding.
Ooh, not
nice.
20, 23.
Hey!
I'm doing good
Wow.
tonight, y'all. I'm feeling good.
It's all
Well
that
done,
dissecting
Rose.
your dad made you do.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh no!
That's gonna be my next
Very true.
expertise I take.
Yeah, you come up and you see he is unconscious. You
Oh no, I know what it is.
open his eyelids. He's got his eyes, but they're kind of like glazed over. You look at his hands. One of his hands is gone.
No.
You
hate to
open his
see it.
mouth, and his tongue is gone.
Does he have a pulse?
He is still alive.
Well, he's alive.
He has both of his
nothing-
eyes.
He
He
does.
has his eye. He doesn't have a tongue. I'm going to start preparing, like putting out some of my contraptions and going to ritual cast identify. If we have like 10 minutes while that is happening for detect magic as well. If someone can provide aid.
What kind of help do you mean aid like healing? I can't do
Yes,
that.
healing.
Oh,
I'm
no.
low on resources.
Okay.
I can spare a
fine.
potion.
What?
I can spare a potion for this man.
No, it's here. I've been wanting to do this anyway. And Ferric stabs him with his sword.
Oh my god.
And casts Cure Wounds.
Yeah, he'll like jerk when you do that. He
Well,
heals.
does anyone else need this potion then?
No, I've got a bunch. I should probably drink one.
I'm good right now.
Very well.
He takes a total of, I can't do math, 15 healing damage? Or healing damage? Healing.
Healing
15
damage.
points of healing. Well,
All right.
I did everything that I can do.
Well, while you guys ritual magic stuff, I'm just gonna keep an eye on the hallway
Yeah.
to make sure friends don't come.
Yeah, Atrelius will go over and guard Pickles while the remainder of his spirit guardians is up. It'll fade over the course of the ritual casting.
DM, after looking at Brahm's like injuries, can I tell how long they have lingered with a nat 20 medicine and a higher perception and investigation?
Yeah.
Could I tell
absolutely.
like how long he's kind of been in this predicament?
You would guess that this like happened today.
Okay. Can't be malnourished. And then I'm just gonna, if you let me, just cast identify while time passes.
Yeah.
I mean, 10 minutes pass. Is he under effects of any spells?
Not currently. No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Maybe
Is there
there
anything? Sorry, go
Yeah,
ahead.
maybe there's something around here that will help. Here, and Ferric is going to help Ambrose investigate the room.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for
Sure.
any like documentation or anything written down. 29.
Casual 29.
Just a casual.
Oh, yeah,
Right
no.
on.
Yeah, over here on this table, you find a manual of golem creation.
Ooh. I read it.
You flip through its pages, and it describes the various methods of making golems, from flesh to iron. And it's got the pages to create them, the various incantations and such. It does seem like some of the pages have been ripped out. We could, if you were wanting to have like the exact amounts, we could roll it out now. Or
Yeah, I'll roll it out. I'll study it, and I'm going to keep it as well.
Does this mean that we could... Maras, is it possible to... you know... give him a bobby?
I don't think we're there yet to have this conversation. I think we just found a golem book. I don't think this is the right conversation to have. And I will just put it in the bag. I'm going to look into the golems. Like, I'm going to look at the golem's hand. I'm going to look for one that is daintier. Is there a Brahm's hand attached to the golem?
A delicate flautist's hand.
Yeah, like obviously, like there's probably a rough hand, and then there's like a noble's hand that's attached, possibly.
oh, to these gentlemen?
Yes, these gentlemen
No.
over here. No?
Mm-mm.
Maybe they're eating Brahm down in the dining room. They're eating people parts, remember? I'm not there.
That's true.
That
that's
was
true.
just that was a voice on the wind.
Vespa talks to me. Oh, that is a
Yeah.
good point. Thank you, Vespa. Yeah, I'll put everything in my bag and relay that to everyone.
Okay, what's my detect magic showing? On this here fancy orb.
So you would cast Detect Magic on it, and you would detect Illusion Magic.
Okay. And that's it?
I believe so. It seems to be some sort of a high level illusion.
Okay. So it's also a 30-foot sphere. Am I picking up any, invisible people or anything around?
Why I'm here.
No.
Okay. There's illusion magic. I don't think it is what it looks like.
Well, my memory said there's a hallway here, so, that makes sense.
Mm.
Is it a fake wall? Can you just walk through it?
Can I touch the orb?
Yeah, you definitely can.
I was asking Italia.
The only sort of magic I sense is illusion, so I'm assuming it's safe to touch if it
I'm gonna touch
had... Okay.
It feels really hot to the touch. It's not like burning your hand or anything, but it's hot.
I'm just gonna carry it across the room to see if it does anything. Is the illusion attached to it or
It is it's like a solid sculpture of a hand holding an orb.
Oh, I can't just take the orb.
Can I touch the orb and see if it has any weird crystal stuff that I don't have any mechanical reasons to know, but I feel like as a crystal born I should just
If
be
not, I
able
could
to
just
roll something.
Smash it.
Oh, I don't know if we should smash it per se.
Maybe I could break the sculptor and just carry it around.
Oh, and take it with us. That makes sense.
Does anyone know anti-mend? Precision
Yeah.
cutter.
My hammer.
Yeah, your hammer. I was just gonna say, I feel like hammer is the anti-mend.
there
Does it
any
feel
weird-
like an orb? I know you said it was hot, but is it the right shape?
Yeah, definitely is.
Okay. Going off of what Pickles said, I'm gonna try to walk through or touch the back wall.
It's solid.
Okay.
Do we want me to try to break the statue?
I suppose so.
Take out my warhammer and try to smash the arm off the statue. So
I'm gonna get
carry it
out from
around with the orb.
behind the statue before that happens. I'm just gonna go over here.
Let's see.
I don't like Cody looking up stuff.
Well, I don't think it would work because it's magic.
Okay, so the whole statue is magic.
Ferric probably hears the crashing of a hammer on an unbreakable
Oh yeah,
object.
whether it works or not, I'm hitting it.
Yeah. Ferric's going to pop out. What the hell are you guys doing?
Try to get the orb.
There's something illusion-y about it. We were just trying to determine the reality of the orb, darling. Don't worry about it. I feel like Pickles and I have it well in hand, right,
No
Pickles?
matter how hard I hit, it won't break. Just hitting it harder.
Could it be that the entire thing is an illusion? You are just imagining that you are hitting it? Atreus will call from across the room.
What?
It's illusory, right? It has illusion magic.
But why would it be solid?
Just
That's
dispel
the
it.
illusion.
Give
I
it
don't-
away.
That doesn't make sense.
I
don't
don't.
understand.
It's all right, darling. I don't have anything to dispel magic prepared today.
How big is the
Um,
statue?
It's just like I mean, it's a little bit taller than you, I suppose.
Is it attached to the ground?
Yes.
Can I start
Break
hitting
the
the ground
ground.
around it?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Uh,
I'm gonna try and like create a sphere around it to find.
I'm
where
just
the
gonna
magic
break up the
starts
ground
and
around
ends.
it and then just like wiggle it back and forth and shake it. Just try
I'm
to
gonna
break the whole
mold
statue
earth
out.
underneath the statue and see
Nice.
if it like shakes it loose.
We got this.
We got this. We have this under control.
Yeah, I suppose you could go under it in that way. I don't see why not.
Well, then I
Definitely
will
seems like
Carry the statue away.
because with,
and make it
with
loose.
your magic, you can tell that it's like a big illusory wall.
So the wall itself is also an illusion.
Yes, but
But when I touch it, it feels real.
yes, for sure. But I
I'm gonna
suppose
walk
you
over.
could just go like 10 feet down under it and then 10 feet back up or whatever.
Oh, go under the illusion wall. I was just trying to walk away with the statue.
Mhm.
That makes more sense, guys.
Can I
I'm
look for a switch? Your little
No.
thing that led us through.
You're reading a book.
you
I
are-
walked over. I was done. Prom was okay.
As I say, you just flipped through it, right? You didn't like study it, right?
I don't think we should have time. I shouldn't be studying a book. In
Yeah,
this.
there will be
Fair.
time for that later.
Yeah.
I guess question just to get us all in one area together. Is there like a gurney or something that I can move Brom's body with?
You
mean, I
could use
can-
some of this carpet out here. I mean, I don't think anyone's gonna stop you if you like cut up some of this carpet. And it's like a
Just
big
drag.
Roll
carpet.
him up with it?
Yeah, roll him up in a carpet and carry him around.
Do any of those cells?
Frick,
have,
are you
like, an old
crazy? This
wooden
carpet
bell?
is amazing.
Yeah.
Don't even.
It is.
Yeah,
It's a
but there's
beautiful
so
room.
much
Even,
of
This
it.
is one of the
I'm
best
sorry, I
carpets
guess there
I've seen.
is
Look at the
someone.
even I agree.
Just wait until you see some kiln craftsmanship, okay? Like this is shit paper. And Ferric will, I guess, start carrying Brom. Like throw Brom over a shoulder.
Great. I'm gonna start poking around, see if I can go under the wall.
Should we check all the rooms we walked by before we go under the wall?
The prison cells, or are there other rooms that we?
When we walked in, there was like a left, right, and straight, and we just went
Oh,
straight.
right.
Mm.
I mean, we can. Sure, I suppose so. My ritual only lasts for 10 minutes, though, so wherever we want that magic to happen.
Better
Now's
to
the
cover our
time.
tracks.
I mean, we could just go through the wall. I just, what if, like, there's a dude just, like, sitting around the corner?
Who knows how to get through?
Well, I was gonna just say, or no, watches us go and go tell somebody.
All right. Well, I'm gonna look around.
I think we should check the other rooms before moving forward. We don't want to get outflanked.
All right. Adalia is a little put out about not getting to excavate under this weird wall.
All right. First, Ferric and Ambrose, you come to this alcove over here to the east. There are cages in here, but they appear to be full of emaciated corpses.
I put around each of their heads.
Yeah,
Just to
they
make
just
sure.
like turn to dust as you pierce them.
You can never be too
Ambrose.
careful, right? You can never be too careful.
Good
My
call.
That's right.
goodness.
If they are living, it is a mercy. If they are dead, it's good that they don't get back.
If they're dead, it's not my problem. All right. I'm gonna look around and look for anything.
You do see a chest and some boxes.
Check for traps.
All right.
Oof. 27.
Yeah, you don't find any traps.
Is this chest locked?
No.
Huh. Open up.
Inside, you just mostly find bits of papers about various things, but you do see 3 spell scrolls.
Oh shit.
I'll take those. I actually give them to Farrah because I can't use that crap anyways.
Yeah, can I tell what these scrolls are just off the bat?
Yeah, you could tell. One of them is for stone skin. One of them is cone of cold. And one of them is fly.
Nice.
Awesome. And Ferric is going to. So, I guess another question is like, when these snake cultists explode into snakes, do they leave behind clothes, or are the clothes also snakes? Like, is everything snake?
Snakes all the way
No,
down.
they
Percentage
do
is
leave
snake.
behind clothes.
Okay. I don't know how you want to kind of like easily wrap this up, but like Ferric does want to check the people who are in these cages.
Sure.
Check them for any sort of like equipment or identifiers or anything like that. And then also check the snake cultists' belongings for any sort of thing.
After
Sure.
Ferric does that, I'm putting the robes in the bag of holding
Okay.
with whoever has it.
Yeah, just to wrap that up super quick, you would check the corpses, and you would notice that they have various parts of their bodies removed, like Brahm did. And then they seem to have been put back here alive after their choice bits were removed.
And then they just like kind of starve to death.
Yeah, that would be your guess.
Anything as far as like snake cultist clothes or equipment?
Yeah, there's 4 sets of robes. They don't have any belongings. They just have the robes.
Okay. Yeah, Ferric hands this to Pickles for the bag of holding.
Well,
Just in case we need to
they
trust the
might have a
cultists.
dagger.
I don't know.
They do have daggers, but they're not magic or anything.
Yeah.
Just in case we need to stab people as cultists. I don't know.
So there's also 4 robes, 4 daggers.
Adalia's just kind of wandering around, trying to
Sure.
see if her...
Left or right, Adalia? No, you
Uh,
just left me. Which
Sorry. Left? Left.
All right. You would see that is a set of stairs going up.
Going up.
Oh, let's
But we don't
scratch
want
that
Probably
off.
Let's
didn't
go
want
right.
to do that. Alright. Oh, dear. Are there more people
Some
eating
kind
in
of-
here?
Round
No,
table.
this room is empty at the moment.
Okay. Adalia's gonna kind of go first and see if her detect magic pings anything before anybody steps on something.
Let's see.
It has a 30-foot radius.
I don't think any of this is magical, technically.
Is that a bottle of ketchup?
Ambrose,
Look
we
at the
could
label.
use your, keen senses in here, dear.
What do you want?
How far can I see them?
Oh,
Help
my
us-
skills? Yeah,
Help
sure.
us search this room, perhaps?
Excuse me. And I, like, fluff my cloak, and then I, go
Just
investigate the
no one
room.
here to impress Ambrose.
Roll
impressed with
history,
myself.
I suppose.
History.
And Pickles, you can have advantage.
Oh boy. Do I have anything else I can add to this?
Is this history and all of us thing or a just Pickles thing?
It is an all of you guys thing.
Oh.
But Pickles has advantage.
Oh, okay.
And we can
Just
use another
11
one of my
for
custom
Achilles.
features to also add a d6 to it.
Nope.
Where's the d6?
Ooh, not good.
That's a 18 for Pickles.
Nice.
Pickles, you kind of have a flashback to when you were here as Eric the Terror. You remember seeing this table and being very impressed because it's an exact replica, according to legends, of the Crystal Crown's quartz table. They had a big round table, and in the center of it is like a carving of the cosmological spiritual view of the universe, where like the crystals are cornered off, and then there's like the sun and the moon and the planes and all that stuff. You remember being very impressed with it when you were here last.
Pickles is gonna get this confident look at her. Just look at Ambrose and be like, "Did you know?" Look at Pops. This table was an exact replica for the one for the Crystal Court, and if you look at the thing in the center, it's still like the crystals with the astrological stuff, and it's super cool.
Fascinating. That is.
I look
cool.
at Pickles, and who told you that, Pickles?
I just know it.
Right.
Pickles. Is there
Sure. All right.
is there significance to there being 12 chairs? Were there specifically 12 like highest knights of the Crystal Court?
I think really hard and ask Eric. Eric, why are
No.
there 12 chairs?
It just seems like there's just 12 chairs here.
No, it just wanted it to look really impressive.
It does look very impressive.
You know,
do
the more
hold up a
chairs you
bottle
can
of
fit.
ketchup whiskey,
Oh no!
tomato whiskey.
I don't.
Wow.
I don't remember this being here. This
I
is
will-
a new edition.
I will take
I
and
g-
cook with it later.
Got a 19 investigation.
Yeah. So there is a scale, and it has some gold on it and such. On one side, it is weighted down with weights. On the other side, it is weighted down with gold. Almost like they were trying to do an equation to figure out how much they should charge for taxes or whatever, some sort of a tariff or something like that, you would guess. You look at the papers in front of it, and it's indeed all like tax ledgers and
Ooh, interesting.
just BS like that. the gross income of the city.
Mm-hmm.
Imports, exports.
Any receipts that Adalia may or may not want to burn while we're in here?
Everything seems above the board, actually, suspiciously.
It's all in the hidden room.
Can I look at the what currency is in the measurement of gold?
Oh,
The
yeah.
weight scale.
It is in the Ordamalian money.
Himalayan. I look under the table.
Theocracies. Yes.
Is there anything under that?
Pickles. She
Under
goes,
the
"Boo."
table.
The heck, Pickles?
Pickles is down there.
This is not the place.
Knew you were gonna look over to here. You always look under the tables. It's weird.
I don't think there's anything under the table, but you would note that it has like one solid base that it's all carved out of. It's not like planks or anything like that. Like this is like one solid carved out of like one solid tree.
Like one large staple tree. Yeah. And then
Oh, poor Dapple.
yeah, I'll just keep scanning the room until something appears, and I will. If not, I'll just leave it.
I can't think of anything that's super interesting in here.
I think we might need to go back. We know that that wall is an illusion. I don't know if we should waste too much time in here
No, we
looking
should go
at
under
the
the wall now. It was
at the
just
tax ledges.
Agreed. I
worth
check the gold
checking.
on the scale.
All right,
Right.
you get 23 gold.
Nice.
Adalia is just marching straight back to the wall, and I'm gonna start trying to mold earth and shake something loose to see if we can get past this wall.
I think this is the only place left to explore.
Ferric
Aside
will
from
actually
back up
stop
in the
at
manor.
this table thing up at the top. What did we know about this?
It was
Am
all
I
carved
pretty
out of.
sure?
The thing in the
It
hall.
was a big ruby table.
Ruby
Big ruby
table.
table.
Mhm.
That's right.
Ferric.
It's not like the other table where it's like easily. It's more like a. I don't know what you want to call it. It's like a table, I suppose, but it's like a altar or
Mm,
maybe
Ferric
that's
will,
the more
like,
proper word.
wait until people are kind of meandering back over towards where Adalia is, and then Ferric is going to set Brahm on the altar
oh my god.
and just like stretch, like just be like, "Oh, you are heavy, Brahm. Oh, why? When we get over with this, and we are friends, and we're like hanging out, we're gonna go running because there's no way that I am carrying you about in this current state. You are just too heavy for my bird bones." Does anything happen?
No.
Okay. thank
Nothing
goodness.
of note.
It just disintegrates.
Here, wait. I'm gonna drink a potion before we go into this place.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too. You never know.
A note again to my party members. Atreus would love to take that ruby table with us if we can find any way to do it once all of this is
I actually have a good idea about that.
cool.
We shatter it, and then I mend it later.
Maybe I'll drink 2 potions.
Good work.
Can I do like that? No, I'll stick with 1.
Don't waste that, Pickles. She'll take a moment and cast Cure Wounds on Pickles. 11.
Oh, that helps. I get hit with
Every bit
lightning, and
helps.
then I get hit with ice.
I was gonna say, yeah. How's everyone else looking?
Ferric's at 2/3.
I'm all right.
Yeah, Atreus
I'm
is doing
good.
fine.
All right, am I making any progress on this wall?
Yes, I mean, you can definitely go under it. The only issue that you foresee would be that if someone were to follow you, it would be very obvious where you went. You know, this would be a giant hole in the ground that wasn't here earlier. So,
Sure. Does anyone have any better ideas?
Yeah, can I investigate this to see if there's any like pressure plates or triggers or anything?
We can also just drag some of those treasure chests or boxes on top of the
We just
hole.
pile the dead bodies on top of it.
There we go. It's
I mean, that could
imperfect,
work.
but it's something.
24. Investigation.
yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't think that there's anything else that you would see in here. Ferric, maybe you guys didn't notice this, but there are 2 doors up here that you guys haven't investigated yet.
Oh.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
did I miss it?
Ferric is going to
We walked
leave
right past
Brom
those.
there and is going to, like, just kind of meander and is going to try to pop open the door on the right.
Do you say anything or
No.
Oh my god.
Okay, so none of us know.
I'm
Nope.
I'm not here. I'm just moving my character up so that the
Yeah.
audience can see it. So note for
I'll back
anything,
away down
Atreus is
here.
down
Look at-
near it all. Yeah.
There.
All right, Ferric, you open this door, and you see a magic glyph with candles. There are 5 candles surrounding it, and in the middle of it there is an orb.
Oh.
Do I know any? Is this very similar to previous orbs?
I mean, I suppose you have had a spell interaction with these snake cultists before that there was an orb in the door. So yeah, you would recognize it as it's definitely similar magic, but it's not the same origin.
Okay.
This like in much the way that they bastardize everything, you would feel like that was a bastardized version of this.
Okay. And anything that I would just know about whatever, like, kind of ritual is in place here as far as the candles goes?
Yes, well, roll arcane.
I do not have an inspiration. I will just roll straight arcane. Nope, nothing. That is a nat 1
Dang.
for a total of 7.
God, we've had a lot of crits both ways
Yep.
so far
It's been a swingy
tonight.
night.
You definitely know it's a glyph of some kind. But you can't tell what the spell is.
Ambrose has, well, okay. I think Ferric's gonna leave that alone for now and is just gonna check everything else out.
Absolutely.
Look for any, like, clues. I think I see some boots, some casks.
Yeah, you do see some boots of elven kind. The fashionable elven boots.
Oh. Ferric will slide those into their pack, like tie them by their laces to the side.
Absolutely. In the barrels, there's just wine. In the crates, you see old hardtack and rations and stuff like that. Or I guess it would be like salt pork or whatever the fancier people would have.
Yeah. I think Ferric is gonna check out the other door real quick.
Okay. You open it up. You see another one of those cages, like what you saw with the emaciated people, but there's nobody in it.
Okay.
There is a table and some chairs. There are 2 books You would open them, and they seem to be I don't know what you want to call it, like a ledger of prisoners, names and such.
Do they seem new or do they seem ancient?
Yeah, as you would flip through it, there's definitely like new entries, but they do go back quite a ways.
I think Ferric would pocket those 2 books, turn around and kind of like message down the hallway to whoever is closest and whisper that they found a freaky orb.
So yeah, everybody, Ferric found a weird ass orb.
Finally, some progress. And I'll start moving up to the north.
We were tunneling under. I feel like we were making progress.
Okay.
So, what I kind of guessed, just to share with
Where's
the,
Bram?
with the group. Oh,
In the rug,
He's
on
on
the table.
He's on the ruby table.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, you might have passed him on your way up here, but he's like, whatever. There's like some candles and an orb. I think it has something to do with the same kind of orb magic that we dealt with in the cave, but this one seems more pure. But I didn't want to touch it because whatever this glyph right here is, I do not know. It is beyond the scope of my own magics.
Smart idea.
Looking at the orb, does it look like the one in the hand statue?
Yeah, except that it's like a glowing, ominous greenish color.
Very ominous.
Does it look like the same color that Adalia's tattoos turn when she channels the decay crystal? Out of curiosity.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want me to roll something?
Arcana.
Or can I just Arcana? Okay. I mean, my Arcana's shit, but we can try. Nope. 6. Pickles. Doesn't that shade of green sort of remind you of
Frogs.
the frogs?
Yes,
Yeah.
looks just like the frogs.
Georgians.
That's such a good point, and you're absolutely correct. But I was more thinking, the green crystal that Zeus had right before you died.
I don't remember that.
Ferric shudders a little bit.
I only remember after I died.
Right. Well,
Give me 10 minutes, y'all. I'm gonna.
10 more minutes!
Cody, it does look like the decay crystal, right? That's the point she's getting at?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it does look like the one that Tarsian took off the table in the place.
Yes.
If that's what you were getting
Okay.
at.
Yep, that is what I was getting at. And the other one was hot to the touch. I wonder if somehow your connection...
You're saying you want me to touch this one?
I am, actually, saying
No.
that.
Just wait 10 minutes, please. You don't know what the glyph is.
Wait 10 minutes for what?
The
glyph.
glyph. I mean, the orb, I'm sure, is fine. The orb is just an orb. I'm sure it's good. But whatever this glyph is, I do not know. It is kind of terrible.
I mean, we have
Wait 10
a
minutes.
lot of corpses in
and
the other
then
room.
touch it?
We can cut off one of their hands. Use their hand to pick up the orb, just in case.
I don't know if that's what it's going to take, though. I'm wondering if it has something to do with our connections to the crystals, specifically.
So am I touching it or I'm not? I'm very confused.
Well,
5 more minutes,
Ambrose,
Pickles.
I don't get what's the 10 minutes.
he's doing some of his
I'm
experimentation. dear.
preparing to detect magic. I'm like getting new lenses on my glasses, switching them.
You
Should we
guys
make
and
a
your 10
quicker
minutes
way of
thing.
this?
Like, it's always
I
10.
already did my 10 minutes thing.
Why is it
Yeah.
sometimes 8 and sometimes 12? Why is it always exactly 10?
You know, the mysteries of the universe, Pickles, really.
I'm gonna cast detect magic after 10 minutes pass, if you allow me. What type of glyph is this? What vibe are we getting from this glyph?
Abjuration.
Yeah, bad vibes, all.
I don't have anything to dispel enchantments right now.
I suppose since we already are taking time for Ambrose, Atreides could sit down and take out some bone dice that he's had since his time in the military and ritually cast augury to figure out, basically to ask, will something bad happen? Will we have woe or weal if Pickles picks up the orb?
I think Ferric also clocks that Atreides is using bone dice and like shares some kind of like vestigial cultural kind of like thing.
Yeah.
Sure. Let's see. So mechanically, the casting
The results of a
spell-
specific course of action that we plan on taking within the next 30 minutes.
I would say currently as it stands, it would be a whoa. If you were to just touch it.
Okay. Well, I think Ambrose was right. I think that touching it is a bad idea without more understanding.
All right. Do you want me to go back to digging under the wall?
5 candles. But is there anything with 5?
There are
There's 5
5
of
of us.
What if each of us blows out a candle at the same time?
Or
We
don't
could-
breathe.
Yeah, but you can
jump.
like kind
We
of
have a
swish
fan.
air between your cheeks and push it out, right?
Probably.
I believe in you, Pickles.
I mean, you gotta be able to a little bit if you can speak.
If you can
right?
talk, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, that's
maybe.
true.
We're in a magical world. Who knows?
You live in
All right,
magical-
well, I'm willing to give it a try. I do think we
Very
need to
well.
continue moving before the cannibals upstairs, like, start wondering what all the screaming about.
Heck, I must have fallen
Is that
asleep
happening?
after all this combat. Must have been a big meal.
Yeah, let's see if that works, and if not,
Alright.
I vote we continue with our previous plan.
Okay.
And if we all
Oh.
die, I am incredibly sorry, and I will see you all very soon.
That's a comfort, darling.
If only one of us dies, then we'll be just fine.
I'm gonna hold my action to whoever counts to one to blow out the candle.
No, we have to do it at the same time.
Yeah, I'm holding my action until everyone does it.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
Everyone
On
holds their
3,
On
2,
action.
1,
one?
or on 1, 2, 3, or on go.
Are we going
or
on
on
one or
1, 2,
after
3,
blood?
blow.
What,
1, 2, 3.
Are we
three,
going
blow,
on
yeah.
blow or after blow?
On
On
blow.
blow.
So 1, 2, 3, blow.
I
All
heard
right.
If you're
that.
saying the word blow, how are you blowing at the same time?
You don't say blow,
You
you,
don't
just
say it.
blow. It's the
I'll
action.
snap when we have to, just to give you a bit like a audio cue.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, all the candles go out.
Nothing bad happens?
I dive to the ground.
Ferric inverts.
So yeah, detect magic, it lasts for 10 minutes. So yeah, you would sense that the spell seems to be gone.
Ooh, I give Varric a high five.
I'm a genius, yes, of
You are a
course.
genius.
Thank
That
you.
was good.
course
That
you
was
are,
good.
darling.
I would have never guessed that.
Can I touch it now?
Thank goodness none of us fucking died back there, because how would we blow
I
out
know.
5 candles? Oh,
It's about
Okay.
It's kind of crazy that it's
that.
specifically 5 candles too.
That's
uh,
what was fate
coincidence.
then.
Is it that weird?
5 is the number of power.
All right, Pickles. Are you ready?
I'm gonna pick up the orb.
I dive.
Dive again.
Yeah, you pick it up.
I got the orb. I'm gonna run another room with it.
I'm gonna
how do
Peek
you
out.
feel? How do you feel, Pickles?
Like pickles.
That's good.
That's
sounds good.
marvelous, darling. So the other orb felt hot, right?
Right.
Does everything
As
look
you
the
bring
same?
it closer,
I'm gonna poke a dead body.
Adalia,
with it.
you would notice that the orb is like glowing red now that you are like
Oh.
in the room with the green orb.
Mm.
And as you get closer, it glows brighter and brighter. Like it's like on fire. You know, it's like one of those.
Yeah.
You just hit it with a blowtorch for like 10 minutes, and now it's like a smoldering, glowing. orb.
Right. Is it... Ambrose, could you come closer, please? Is it giving off anything other than illusion magic? Now?
Still just illusion.
Okay.
Touch them together.
Okay. Touch the orbs together and hope I don't. You guys might want to back up.
I dive.
Just army crawl at this point, Ambrose.
Pickles, you touch the orbs together, and it starts to make a sizzling sound. And then the room starts to fill with a smoke that starts to kind of choke you guys out a little bit.
You guys shouldn't breathe.
Ambrose.
It's not my fault, Cloud.
I'll keep going.
Can
Don't die.
I touch the fire orb?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Does it hurt me?
Don't you have fire resistances? And
I
such?
do.
It's just very hot to the touch.
Okay.
Swap the orbs.
Can I...
The orb is attached to the statue. We already tried to take it away.
Do I have any luck taking it away? As a fire lady?
No.
Damn,
It
I
seems
was
to be
hoping
like
this was like a swordless
into
stone thing.
solid into the statue.
Is there another hand?
Not one right in front of you.
Now
Should I,
that this...
should I stop touching them? It's
I
getting really
maybe
smoky in
perhaps
here.
don't let them touch anymore. Can I put my hand through on the wall now that the orbs are in the same room? The illusion
No.
wall? It's just this, it's still solid?
Hmm.
Can I just do a spin in the room to see anything else is
Yeah.
flaring
Any
with
other
magic while we're
statues?
just kind of waiting in here?
Yes,
Also, how
as
much
the
smoke is in the room
starts
now?
to clear,
Okay.
you do see a illusory hand that is right back along this where you saw the cages with the starving people.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
It is hanging from the ceiling in like the same position.
I tell everyone about it.
Alright, so we put the orb in that hand.
That sounds reasonable.
Yes.
Ferric asks, permission to scoop.
How high up is it, Cody? Like, how high are these ceilings?
Like 15 foot?
Okay. I mean, it might be pokey, but go ahead.
Okay. Ferric is going to scoop up Pickles. Ow, ow,
Ow, ow, ow, ow.
ow. and lift Pickles up over their head.
Just throw me.
Take a mirthful leap.
Yeah, I do a little mirthful leap. I do a little jump.
All right. And yeah, you put the orb in the hand, and it seems that the wall is now translucent.
Yes.
Nice.
Puzzles.
Wall puzzle.
Puzzle wall.
It's still there, but
Aw,
if you were to touch it, you could walk right through it.
I think that worked.
I wanted to keep the
Ow,
orb.
ow, ow. And Ferric puts Pickles
Yeah.
down.
Perhaps unscoop now. Yes.
Okay, I am going to go scoop the unconscious person that I left on the ruby table,
Perfect.
and then we can go.
He is still there.
Ferric doubles back
That's
and picks up Brahm, throws him over his shoulders, and then starts heading down.
Right.
All right.
Further in.
As you guys walk through the illusory painting through the next area, you'll have to wait till next week to find out, because this is when we're going to take a break.
Okay.
Damn.
I love how we all brought our tokens down to the bottom. Like suddenly a room was going to appear that second.
Yeah.
You go through
There's
the wall, and there's another bra.
There's another Brahm.
Oh no.
He's missing the opposite hand and his
Wow.
eyes.
Oh no.
Well, thanks for listening, everybody. We will be right back. For everyone who's listening to this in post, we'd love to have you watch it live. Our next recording date is November 5th. Come check it out. We'll be back in a few minutes. Let's call it 8:50. All right.
8:50 Eastern.
See y'all soon.
See y'all soon.
Bye everybody. Be right back.
Welcome back, everybody. Hope you had a good break.
All right.
All right. Last time on Power Word Fail, the crew fought their way through a horde of flesh golems, well, 2 flesh golems, and mid-combat, 4 snake cultists burst into the combat zone. They were fairly quickly dispatched, but you do know that there's probably a lot more where that came from. From there, the failures investigated the room where the flesh golems were held and discovered Brahm, who was being worked on. He was missing one of his hands and his tongue. They carried him from that room and began to investigate what they knew was some sort of an illusory wall. After much detecting of magic and arguing about tunneling underneath it, Ferric did stumble upon a sort of storage closet where they had bound the orb. He had figured out that the solution to the orb's magic glyph that it was under was to blow out all the candles simultaneously. And they retrieved the orb and solved the puzzle by creating a room full of mist and locating the other illusory hand that they just narrowly missed with detect magic as they were walking around the room. And from there we were walking through the painting to the next room.
Here we go.
You know, I've always been good at puzzles.
You know, darling, that was so clever of you.
Please. I am
Weapons
a
ready,
humble
you two.
puzzle master.
Stay alert.
Of course.
As you step through the painting,
I'll go first.
you do see a brazier, I suppose you'd call it, of magical fire. There are benches next to those, another stairway going up slightly, and a large double door that is covered in dust.
Opposite the brazier?
Yes, it's got spider webs on it. This whole room has got like cobwebs and dust.
Cool. Going through the doors,
Any
right?
footprints that have been through here recently, or is it just like it's been completely sealed off?
It looks like this has been completely sealed off for quite some time.
And just for my sake, are these like banners or what?
Yes, they are. And they go all the way back to the very earliest, like before the theocracy took over. Pickles, you would recognize them from your vision as the original Everton flag.
Yeah, it's the original Everton flag. Did you know?
Fascinating.
I did not know.
I
Yeah.
didn't.
I believe we discussed that their symbol now is like the master's hand, but it's a fist.
Yeah.
This is just a symbol of a worm, like dragon.
Mm. Can I take
Thinking,
one?
Like actual worm.
Yeah, like an
really-
Yeah.
Like an earthworm.
Like an
Just a
earthworm.
Weird
A
one.
worm.
Can I take one? If I try to
Yeah.
yank it down from the wall?
I mean, it's not pristine, but I mean,
Right.
with some mending or like a magic mending spell or something like
Yeah.
that, you could You could get it back to.
I'm gonna take
You'd
it.
say that they're probably actually valuable as like artifacts, even.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
with a little bit of dye and some solution, we can really get that really popping with color.
I was thinking more as some sort of resistance symbol if it came to that. But, sure, as a money-making scheme, that might
stick
work
up.
also.
I feel like I used to
Antique
own
roadshow.
all this, so you're technically stealing from me.
Oh, but if I ask permission, then it's not stealing. Pickles and the little evil man in her head. Can I borrow this?
Yep.
Perfect. Thank you
for
dear.
asking.
You're welcome. And
Oh,
I'm
can I borrow
gonna.
this?
Can you borrow what? No, you can't.
The other
have
one?
that. No.
Are you kidding me?
Wow.
You gotta leave one. You can't take both.
I'm gonna, mosey over and shove it in the bag of holding.
I'll remember this.
Well, door or stairs?
Stairs and small door first, I believe, to keep us from getting flanked before we
Oh.
get through whatever's behind the big door.
Okay.
I feel like door.
Well, they're both doors, Ambrose.
But this
Big
door.
door, small door.
Small
I feel
This
like
door
big
right
doors
here.
always lead to big things, and small
Right,
doors
right.
lead to small things.
Fair enough.
Make your decision. I honestly don't care.
Ferric
Big
walks
door,
over
small
to the small door, climbs up the little bit of stairs here, and throws it open.
Atreus is close behind, kind of ready to break in and do like the sweep of the room.
I'm gonna stand in front of the big doors.
You open this room, and you see that it's kind of in a very disheveled state. There are broken bottles, papers scattered, boxes smashed in the corner.
Some ketchup whiskey.
Looks like someone had a temper tantrum in here.
Some ketchup whiskey.
Ferric is going to peek out of the doorway and call for Ambrose to start investigating some of these papers.
Yeah. We'll scan around, look for everything. See anything out of the ordinary. I'm definitely going to read the letters, but also just going to give you a general investigation.
So, the papers, there are... I don't know, I feel like you'd have to roll Arcana to understand them fully.
19 for
Nice.
Arcana, and
Nice.
investigation I'm going to roll. Ooh, not good. 16 investigation.
You don't find anything of note. There are a couple of chests in the corner. The papers, you're not sure what they're for, but they seem to be of all kinds of varying shapes and sizes, lists of different materials, but it's some sort of a casket or a coffin or some sort of a chamber, like a small little tomb. I don't know any other words to describe it. It's like a bathtub with a lid.
Coffin.
I relay
crypt.
that to everyone. It's like they were trying to get a bathtub with a lid. I'm not really sure.
What?
A bathtub with a lid. You heard me.
Pickles pops in at that.
Pickles will go to the room. Bathtub with lid. That sounds cool.
There's a little staircase going out one side of the room. Is that going up? It looks like it's going up. Is that accurate? Is it
It
headed
is
down?
going up.
Okay. Likely just a secret entrance from the manor upstairs, so perhaps we can go to the
Can we open the
Primary
bathtub with the lid?
Yeah, Ferric will knock on the lid. Not cast knock, just knock politely.
Yeah. We learned our lesson with knock.
Why are we knocking on the bathtub?
In case
see if
someone's
there's even little
bathing.
man in it.
This is just a chest. This isn't a bathtub with a lid.
No, the bathtub with the lid was
be.
on the diagrams.
On the
it was
diagram.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
there's no bathtub with a lid.
I mean,
in
a
here,
chest
guys.
could be a bathtub with a lid.
No, it's
For
not.
pickles.
Not at all.
I mean, it could be used as one. I see what she's saying.
Yeah, you do see 2 chests.
Ferric's gonna like poke each of them with their sword super quick.
They are very dusty.
They
Okay.
each receive some healing.
I'll check my traps.
You check for
Or I'll
traps.
just use the same investigation if you want.
Yeah, that's fine. You don't think
Is it-
there's any traps.
I'll crack it open.
You open one of them, and there is a bunch of clothes. There are nobles' clothes from what would be, I'm thinking, 300 years ago.
Those are
There are
cool.
some robes, some black
Vintage.
robes.
I'm gonna put one of the black robes on.
Edgy pickles.
I'll open the other chest then.
In the other chest, there are books.
Oh, that's
Books and books and books. You would see one labeled The Journal of Lum the Mad. You would see one called The Man from Damara. You would see a book called The Tome of Foes.
I'll crack that one open. That one sounds exciting.
It is diagrams of all sorts of strange monsters.
Ooh. Anything we see recently?
You do see one that looks like the creature that destroyed Evangeline in here.
Ooh.
Oh, guys, we got problems. Alright. Toss the image to everyone else. I'll look at the other book as well, scan through it, see if there's anything alert, like alarming. in
Sure. One of them is the mad ramblings of some sort of insane person. It feels like it could hurt you just reading it. It's like... Also, it seems like it was written from an inhuman perspective. So it's just kind of outside. The whole thing is crazy.
there. Oh, this is for
And
you,
the
Pickles.
other one
cool.
is about...
forgot.
is like a fictional book.
The Man from Damara.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
like
I think
a-
Atreides might like to read that one. Just for fun.
Yeah, it's a work of fiction. It's about an outcasted man,
Maybe he fights
which I mean, I guess
werewolves.
that's kind of fitting for you.
Yeah.
Scan through it to see
Maybe
anything
friends.
important is in it, anything circled. If not, I'll give it to Atreides.
No. You do see like a book of poetry in here as well.
I'll take that. I'll read it. Give me a second, guys.
You see a book called Life Among the Undead.
Oh boy.
A poetry book called Life Among the Dead.
No, it's just a different book.
Oh, okay. Scan that one too, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I
Pick
think
up every book.
if like Atreides would just kind of be standing with his arms out so that Ambrose can stack the books as he's done, and Atreides is just gonna take them and put them in his satchel each time Ambrose is done investigating one.
This might be the
Ambrose
one
enjoys
that
That's fine.
is the most interesting, I think. It's called The Occult Properties of the Crystals.
Here we go, y'all. And I open up the book and
I don't know these mad ramblings. I'm gonna get something out of them.
When you're done with that, Ambrose, could I borrow it?
I don't respond, and my face is like in the book as I'm reading it and turning each page as I'm like scanning the whole thing as quickly as
Okay.
possible.
Sure. Just at a scan, you would see various diagrams for how to make potions that involve the crystal dust and imbuing them with crystal.
Interesting.
You'd seem to be like enhancing the effects of their
close the book. Totally do not give it to Adalia, and I pass it over to Atreides. I actually don't even state what's in it until later, and then I give it to Atreides. I just
Yeah, I'll
nonchalantly
take it
pass it,
in
not
my pocket.
to look suspicious.
You know,
I just don't want
I
her to burn a
deserve that.
book.
Adalia has
Always love a good
remained
book.
in the other room, just kind of looking in through the doorway. Has anything changed? Like, are there people coming for us in the other room? I know we're sitting around reading books and whatnot, but, like, anything interesting happening?
It's funny you mention that, actually.
Uh-huh.
You do see some snake cultists.
Great.
Gotcha.
I'm sure you're all having a marvelous time reading, but I believe there are some snake cultists coming, so...
They seem to be wandering around the room.
Right. I don't think they know we're in here yet, but we should probably be elsewhere.
Just close the door.
In here. They're good to see
Look
our
through
foot.
the...
Yeah. Do you want to be trapped in this storage closet?
Should
Or
we
do you
just
want to go to the other place?
Can we just go kill them real quick?
Sure.
I mean, we know
Works for me.
we know they're just bad things, right? Like if we go in the room, they might come in the room with us. Just go kill them.
Right. Right.
That's a good point.
Yes.
Counterpoint. They do not know about the secret passageway yet.
What just happened?
That's Brom.
That's just Brom.
Oh, God.
Counterpoint. They seem to have a collective memory. And if they see us coming out of this hallway, they will know that we are in this hallway.
Right. So, we should take some sort of action, but we should do it quickly before they find us anyway.
Yes.
If we still want to kill them, Fog Cloud?
No.
What do you mean, no?
I'm holding my resources. How many are there? We can take them out real quick.
Just go through the big doors.
Let's
What's
just
the
get
worst that
through
can
the big
happen?
doors.
Yeah, let's just do that.
All right. Let's just do that.
Everybody take
how
some
many fog
fancy
clouds do you think I
clothes.
got
It
on
feels
me?
important.
Yeah.
Are these doors locked, Cody?
No.
I'm stealing all the fancy clothes on the way.
Does Ambrose still have detect magic up?
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
I would say so.
Any vibes
10 minutes?
from this door?
Not that I can think of. Well, yes,
Yes.
actually. I forgot about
Door's
that.
magical.
Yes. Not the door, but something inside the door.
Something inside the door is magical.
You could detect inside the door.
30
Again.
All right, are we going?
What school of magic?
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Let me check.
Yale.
Necromancy.
Oh,
Oh, there's gonna be a lot of undead in there.
What if we go back up the stairs through the secret passage, around and down, and surprise the cultists on the other side?
No one knows what we might run into between here and there. That's too many steps, Pickles. I say
Alright,
we
you
chance
open
it.
the door.
All right. I'll open the door.
I dive.
Y'all just leaving
Okay.
Atreides by himself.
I'm not
No, I'm
standing in
excited.
line
All
of fire.
I'm like getting
Shoot.
cover with my hand crossbow behind the wall.
I accidentally
Yes.
just closed my window. One second.
They all died. We're good.
Remember, everyone,
And they're
cover
all
the
dead.
corners first. Corners first.
What about?
All
What if there's no
right, there we
corners? What if
go.
it's a circular room?
Pickles.
Whoa.
That's a good point.
Edges
That's a good
first.
point. We actually had to deal with that last time.
Right? I have that from experience.
There you go.
It's
You
not a
open
circle.
the door. Inside here, you see a chair facing a box. It is similar to the ones that you saw in the diagram, but not exactly the same. Just similar. The ones that you saw in the box were made out of crazy, extravagant materials, crystals, all kinds of stuff. But this is just made out of wood. Wood bound with steel.
Now Ferric knocks on the lid.
There is no response.
Anybody in there?
Atreides will try to open the lid.
It will open up. Atreides, inside, you see there appears to be someone in here, but they are long dead. They're just like bones.
Okay.
And it is full to the brim with some sort of a black liquid.
Okay.
Oh.
Bathtub with a lid.
Yeah.
Pickles, when you look in there, you have another one of your flashbacks. You remember being in this room with Vinny Utmath, and there is no crate thing in the corner. And you guys are laughing and talking about how you tricked Everton and how, you know, they're under your command now and you own this place. And how you hate those Wormleys because of how they talked to you when you arrived after you defeated them, and that you could kill them if you wanted. And you want to punish them for all eternity. And Vinny Utmath has a very good plan to create an eternal curse on their bloodline. And he explains it to you. He tells you they had a lot of spine standing up to you. I think that they should, as punishment, have no more bones.
Ooh, gross.
It's gross.
That's so gross.
It is gross, isn't it? Wouldn't it be grand? I have a scheme. But all we'd have to do is kill a priest.
Oh, that's easy.
Excellent. We'd need to be a priest of Vespa.
Yeah, I'm sure there's
I
one of
could.
those around.
Defile his corpse in a way and use this artifact, and he holds up a medallion. So I could corrupt its magics and turn it into a curse.
What does the priest have to do with the no bones thing?
I just need a holy skeleton.
No. Okay. Go find one.
So be it. By your command. And then he bows, and then he starts to laugh, and then you fade back into this room.
Guys, the little evil man told me I have to go kill the good people. Not really. I had memory
That
of...
wasn't funny.
It was very funny if you had the memory that I did, which you didn't. I don't know if those bones are a priest, but there was something about killing a priest to turn the people into goo people.
Okay.
I might have turned the people into goo people. But they deserved it, to be fair.
Do these particular people still deserve it? The ones who are alive right now? Or are they paying for crimes other people committed?
I didn't go in the room to see them, so I don't know if it's the same people. Maybe.
They do have the same family name.
Right.
Right.
Like, are these their, kindred, or is the no bones curse some sort of eternal life plus no bones?
I think you would think that it was like their descendants.
Probably new people.
Okay. Well, should we get them their bones back, or would that be traumatic? I don't, this is the first time I've dealt with this sort of curse, so
I don't know how to get their bones back. I just know that there's a box. The box with goo is not here.
Any other details? Death magics are quite complicated.
There's a pretty shiny medallion. Vespa.
What about her?
The priest had to be the worshiper of Vespa that we then murdered to get the goo. I think.
Wonderful.
If it
All
is
right.
an inversion
I didn't
of,
do it, the little evil man did it. Don't be mad at me.
if it is an inversion of Vespa, would it be of Militress's domain?
Yeah, that's the one I don't know. I don't know. Ambrose?
I mean, I'm not really sure about the opposite of Vespa, but you would guess. Can I make a Arcana check on that, or is
Religion?
that a religion?
Yeah, I mean, I think that
I-
you would know that like Militress and Vespa are like enemies. They're pretty
Yeah.
much opposites.
Yeah. And I could, because this hasn't come up before, but Ferric is polytheistic.
Nice.
I clap.
And then I dive.
So progressive.
And then I dive. Yeah, I think. How much does an ancient corpse weigh? I mean, is it like dried out in this ichor, or is it like bloated?
Is it just the bones?
Is
yeah,
this the
it's just
source?
bones.
Is this the source of necromancy? By the way, like in this room,
Yes.
it's just this whole well.
It is this coffin goop skeleton.
Well, Dolly, if you want to use the hero's light over here, you might be able to resolve
Well-
this issue.
I'm not certain we have the time for that sort of thing. I mean, a ceremony takes an hour. And I'm not even sure what would I do. Bless the water. So it's not creepy necromantic ichor anymore.
You just burn it with sacred flame.
Sure. Atreides, do you think that would help? As a god.
Simply because I saw that. Simply because I believe myself to be divine. I believe any of us who commit hard enough to a lifestyle of such can transcend mortality. I do not know the workings of
Okay,
divine
thank
flame.
you for your input.
Wow.
Can I...
I shook my head. When that happens, Dolly, come on.
It could take the ick out of ichor.
I shook my head again.
Should we just take the bones out?
Do you want to touch the necromantic liquid?
Ferric
I
casts
don't know.
Mage Hand and starts to pull the bones out.
There you go.
That's good.
Can someone prestidigitate them? Cleanse them of ichor?
I mean, I can. It's not it's nothing special. I literally like wrap it with a rag. I use a cleaning solution and
But
Clean
they're
it up.
very good rags.
Pristine
They're like
eyebrows.
They're very.
solid
I mean,
rags.
I haven't told anyone about them. I call them microfiber, but I don't want to go any further than that.
I mean, yeah, you can do that. You definitely can.
Yeah, I'll do that. But I am wearing my gauntlets of ogre power, so I'm not physically touching it. I will say, so, but I am going to wipe it down.
You would sense that it's still seeping from the ooze.
But not from the bones?
No.
Varric is also going to like it. Is the necklace the amulet on the skeleton?
Well, it probably was, but it's now like in the bottom of the goop somewhere.
Yeah, Varric's just gonna like mage hand like rake the bottom of the ichor and try to pull out the medallion as well.
Yeah. You would eventually find it. Pull it out. You would sense, Ambrose, that is the source of the necromancy.
Well, that's it.
Varric, you look at it, and it is a eyeball. Not like an eyeball. It's got like a carving of a eye on it.
I flip it around. Is there anything on the back?
I think on the back there would be serpent-like scales carved into it.
Can I make a quick like judgment call of whether it is like of Zorla or is it of the blasphemers?
Yeah, roll religion, I think.
Okay. Religion. Where are you? It's a 23.
Ooh.
Nice.
So, yes, you recognize this. It is an amulet that is supposed to ease suffering, but it has been corrupted to bring suffering. You would guess that mechanically, what it's supposed to do is allow its user to cast greater restoration. But what it is doing is bestowing a curse.
Okay.
It seems to be cursed as well.
If we
You
can
believe in
take
that?
this without physically coming into contact with it, Idalia, I believe that you and I together should each consecrate it in our own time.
All right. The bag of holding, perhaps? Get it off this plane? I don't know if that would help.
The last time we put something bad in the bag of holding, we got pokey.
But you love Pokey, dear.
Yeah, I'm just pointing it out. I would happily take another
Put
pokey.
Pokey in there with it.
Yeah, let's
We-
put pokey in there with it.
Oh,
If
I don't think that's a
instead
good
we
idea.
wrap it in those cloths that we found, I will hold it in my satchel without touching it.
We can hang it on pokey.
Oh, I
Or
don't.
not.
I don't think that's a good idea at the moment.
I've also got that cursed handkerchief. We could wrap it in that and see what happens.
Absolutely not.
Once
no.
once it is able to restore things, perhaps then we can hang it on Pokey.
That's a lovely idea.
You won't like that.
He will
You
eventually.
won't like that.
I'm going to take my
So
symbol
funny.
of Vespa that's hanging across my neck, and I'm going to hang it over the vat of decay and whisper some words very dear to me, and just say, Vespa, cleanse. And I just drop into the vat. And I know nothing's going to happen, but I'm worth a try, and I walk out the room.
Alright, do you want one of these fancy shirts that I stole to wrap the medallion in for now, Andreas?
Please, yes.
Yeah,
Well,
Ferric
do that.
will assist with like mage handing it into the cloth and like folding it up and securing it with some belt or waistband of some sort from the fancy shirts. Um, and then like hover it over towards Atreides.
Yeah, I'll take it and I'll put it in my like satchel, along with all the books.
All right.
Well, we still need to find the Harbinger. Back out to fight the
Yes.
cultists or up the secret staircase?
Secret staircase. Also, should we take like a vial of goo just to
To
have
study
it?
it, yes. Smart.
Or studying.
And there was no magic in that ruby table, was there?
No.
Okay. Just double checking.
No,
I
yeah,
didn't know if
absolutely.
it's a table of like
Just, like-
remove curses.
A really fancy table.
I wonder if I don't want to just give it away, but maybe roll a. What would it be? I guess investigation. Ambrose.
Say no more. 25.
So good.
Ferric asking about the table, asking if did anyone detect any magic at that table?
I walked past it
think-
while I had.
Right.
detect magic
You
there.
know that you didn't, but you think back to those diagrams of the bathtub with a lid, and you think, if you started getting really creative with the design, it could be one of those.
Like a table of greater restoration? Like, what is it?
No,
No,
another
like a-
Just like a-
sarcophagus.
A vat.
Like the table's not a table, it's a bathtub with a lid.
Thank you, Pickles.
You know, I was this close to being like, what if I just like kind of try to spin the table? And I bet it would have fucking. Oh.
I go back and relay that to the team.
Alright, so back to that table.
So go fight the snake cultists then, and give away our position. But we get to the ruby table / bathtub.
Yeah, I mean, if they find that this is a hidden passage, I don't think that it really disadvantages us that much anymore. There's only one other passage that we haven't explored, and
I mean, I
it
could
goes
just
back up into the manor.
Throw the fireball rock outside of through the
I mean,
illusion.
you just all shoot. They wouldn't even know. We all
Right.
have it.
Well, if
Cody,
there's
I'm
some
gonna...
kind of hive mind, they might put it together, but
True.
either way, I
Cody,
think
I'm
that
gonna
this is the
take
best
a
choice.
vial of black goo before we leave.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely get the feeling that it's like pure decay. Like, kind of reminds you of what the Zeos turned into when he dissolved.
Gross.
Gross.
Now it's in my pocket.
Ambrose, didn't you have some of that too from Zeos DNA?
Still do.
If only you had an electron microscope, you could examine it.
I'm working on it.
Time.
Compare
Wait till
them.
level 6.
That's a level 6 infusion.
All right, so what's the plan? You guys are going to try and jump out and get them all and give away the position, but it doesn't matter anymore because you've already investigated it, or...
Well, and if we get them all so that they die before they can see what's hitting them, then we may retain some element of surprise.
Well, Pickles, you could fireball stone them, and then I could fireball them again. That might do it.
Okay.
I'm just brainstorming.
Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun. Peeking at the illusion, do we only see the 3?
There's 4 of them.
Oh.
It's 4.
I'm not stepping out. I'm just moving my token for the audience.
Well, I only see 3, so.
Yeah. Atreides would actually
I'm
only
gonna
see 2, I
assume.
think. But yeah, there they are.
Let's see.
Oh no,
One
okay. If I
here,
move over, if I look all, I can see all 4.
one, yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
They seem to be like looking around. They've looked through almost every room. The one is kind of watching behind them to make sure you guys don't like sneak by somehow.
Should we wait and see if they retreat?
Well, we can't hit them all with fireballs, so that doesn't help.
I
And we
could
can also
do a distraction.
Okay. What sort of distraction?
Could you just go invisible and like dance down the hallway?
Precisely.
great. Let's go. Let's not waste any more time.
Okay. Ferric is going to go invisible, casting greater invisibility. And is going to spend, I suppose, 12 seconds making their way, using the boots of Elvenkind,
Nice.
to silently move down towards this cultist, and is going to heave back and plunge a blade into them.
All right.
They cannot see or hear or anything of me. I do not know what that gives me as far as being able to just lob this sucker's head off.
I'll let you get an attack with advantage,
All right.
and then we might need to start initiatives.
Probably.
Oh, that's a 17?
Does 17 hit?
A 17 does hit.
Okay. 13 damage. I'm also going to use one of my Bardic Inspiration dice to expend a charge of Psychic Blades for an additional 8 damage. So that is a total of 21 damage.
All right, 21 damage. He is still alive.
And then I am going to use my bonus action to Misty Step.
Oh, whoops, no, he's not dead.
And that ends your... Oh, that doesn't, because it's greater invisibility.
Yep.
Nice, nice.
And I'm going to Misty Step onto the table.
Yeah, he definitely like coughs up blood. You bloodied him with that. I think we will need to roll initiatives though.
Cool, cool.
Okay.
24.
15.
Blech. 11.
5.
All right.
And Ferrix is going to be 19.
Nice.
So, Ambrose, you're up first. They definitely all do like turn their backs on you guys for a moment. As their friend gets shanked.
I'm going to run to the corner of the room, use Pickle's height to get like a good line of sight of a shot in between, and going to attack. Actually, there's no one. Just attack this guy right in front of me. Would they have like half covers? Because there's like a bunch of people standing in front.
Don't you have the perks, don't you, that make it to where you Cover doesn't
Oh,
matter.
that does ignore it. Oh, I have not used that in such a long time. So
Otherwise, we could line up by height so that we can each shoot over.
Yeah.
yeah. Quick question: can they see me through those doors, and therefore would I have advantage if they can't see through it?
They can't this turn, but if you give away your position, they will after that.
Yep, I'm gonna fire.
So you can get
4
like
rounds at this
one
guy.
shot with advantage, and then he'll see where you're shooting from.
15 to hit. Ooh, that's not good.
Meets it, beats it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep,
so that
okay.
does get him.
Hell yeah.
Cool. 11 piercing damage.
Okay.
16 to hit. That will hit.
Yep.
10 piercing damage.
Okay.
This one will have advantage. 27 to hit. This will have 6 damage plus another d8. Ooh. 14 damage altogether on that. And then one more shot.
35.
One more shot. And a crit!
And a crit.
Oh my
gosh!
Nice.
Well, 12 damage.
47 total, I think.
Sure. And then I'm gonna back up into a separate room.
Yeah, you pincushion him. He doesn't see it coming. The other two definitely see where those arrows came from, though.
I thought we were gonna leave the room before we started hitting things. So
Yeah,
they
me
didn't know
too.
the room was here. That was the whole plan.
Yeah.
Oh well.
My bad.
If we stepped out of the room, they still would see that we did that.
Well, they were facing the whole idea was
Other way.
get them to face
Yeah, they would all be
Ferric
facing
so we
the
could
guy
get
who
out of the
just got
room without them
stabbed, so
seeing.
their backs
I
were-
see. I see. I completely did not understand that.
Oh.
Ferric, you're up.
Ferric, still invisible, still silent, is going to move back towards the snake cultist that they stabbed before, and is going to attack again. It's a 28 to hit for 11 piercing.
That does hit.
And then Ferric is going to move back away, still invisible.
Yeah, and you have mobile, so
Yep.
you're good to go. We have the gentleman that you are stabbing repeatedly. He is going to cast. Yeah, he'll cast a lightning bolt at you, Ferric.
Does he know where I'm at?
Oh, you're still invisible. That's right. Well, then I guess he'll just have to shoot it down the hallway where he knows where the lightning bolt.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Sorry, everybody.
It's all good.
It was my
yeah.
fault. Super sorry. Totally misunderstood the assignment.
I need 3 dex saving throws from the people standing behind the portrait.
Yeah.
24.
10.
Dude, I'm rolling hot tonight. I'm feeling good.
15. I think that's a fail.
Let's see. $21 if you fail,
That's not as
10
bad.
if you pass.
I'm gonna use my reaction
Speak for
to
yourself.
subtract that by 7.
Wasn't the
Nice.
last one like
Nice.
44? Or no,
Yeah.
that was the cone of cold.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're
Oh,
right.
yeah, yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
That's his turn. Pickles. Your position has been given away.
Yeah. Thanks, Ambrose.
I shrug.
Pickles is gonna run out.
It
Just
works.
got
That's my
enough
free action.
distance to get right to this cultist over to the right. She's gonna stab him with pokey. Maybe he's got a soul. I think Ferric said no, but we never know. It's a 14 and a 30.
The one blocks off of his invisible mage armor that as you make contact with it, it lights up for a moment, all greenish.
Jerk.
And
Stab him
then
harder.
the other one definitely gets through.
For 12
30?
slashing damage. Yeah,
Alright.
I've been rolling 2s and 3s
Mhm.
all night.
Is that Pickles?
Yeah. That's it.
Alright. Adalia.
All right. Adalia's gonna squeeze out
You
here
only have
past
one attack.
Atreyu. Me?
Pickles.
No, I missed one and then I hit one.
Oh. Duh.
Atreus is still standing right in front of Ambrose. I'm just moving for visibility.
Oh, yeah, I see. No problem.
Okie dokie. I am going to feel like we need to save some resources, so I am just going to Sacred Flame the cultist over here.
Alright.
That's an 18 dex.
He got a 7.
Cool. Then he takes 2d8 radiant damage, which is 4. And that's it. And then she's gonna scooch over here so that she's not in like a line with Atreides, hopefully, or Ambrose. Less of a line.
Sure. Alright. This snake cultist is going to cast magic missile at you, Adalia.
Okay.
I didn't mean to cast it at that level.
Cool.
Is that level 0?
Shield. So I take no
Nice,
damage.
Nice.
Sure.
Nice.
And my AC is 25 until the end of, or until my next turn.
Awesome. Yeah, so he did burn a higher level spell slot for that, but we will shield it. Very
Right
well.
off the shields.
And that's his turn. Atreides.
Alright, so I will move 10 feet forward, assess the situation, move the rest of my movement, and then I will extend my warhammer and point it at this cultist. And I'm going to use Lightning Lure, which
Nice.
can't remember if that's an attack or a save. Strength saving throw.
Okay. 4.
Damn.
Nice.
So he is pulled 10 feet toward me in a straight line and takes 2d8 lightning damage. Looks like I programmed it to auto roll the higher level, but not the actual. Oh no, that is 2d8. Okay, so just 5 damage.
Okay.
My hope was to get in between me and Pickles. Will you allow that? Or,
Yeah.
yeah, I was just trying to keep him in melee of both of us and get us not to be in lightning bolt formation. That's my action, but then I'm going to action surge and smack him with a booming blade.
Nice.
15 to hit.
That does hit.
Alright.
Man. I think he will shield it.
Bummer. Alright, well, spell slot burned. So, I'm assuming no damage from that.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all.
All right.
So this snake cultist is hurt, and this
He's very
one
hurt.
is hurt,
He's pretty hurt too.
And this one is dead.
and this one is
Yes.
dead. Okay.
And then this one has not been touched yet.
This one's over here. No, he got 4 radiant damage.
Oh, that's right.
He got hurt a little bit.
You're welcome.
He has been touched. That's about it.
He has been touched. He's been lightly bruised by my radiance.
Merely a flesh wound.
This one will also magic missile. I think he will do it to you, Pickles.
Shield.
Wow.
Because I can do
Nice.
that.
Nice.
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 Nobody knows how, but
Man,
I
why
can.
is it not letting me upcast this? Oh well. He is upcasting it, but you will block it with your shield. We're all just blocking everybody with shields.
Yeah.
Pickles in a bubble.
Ambrose.
I walk up north to get a good view of what's going on,
Yeah, through the portrait out into the view of the room.
and
There are
I
corpses everywhere.
So
Snakes.
many
So
corpses
many
in this
dead
room.
Yeah.
I look
Lots
for
of
the
snakes.
first snake that's standing right in front of me, and I fire 3 rounds. So 20 to hit,
That hits.
25 to hit, 20 to hit. Okay, here comes 3.
Mm.
So 11, another 11, and 7 piercing damage.
Nice.
That is enough to finish him off.
Nice.
Twirl my hand crossbow, and I
There you
go back into the room. Disappear. And I hug the corner.
You hear a message in your head. I had that
I
one.
had that one.
Too slow.
Ugh,
Fear it.
Ambrose.
Well, now Ferric's too far away to attack anything. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 35.
Take cover behind the wall of corpses.
4.
So many corpses.
I guess I'm gonna use a spell.
Oh.
Ooh.
I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on this guy right here.
Is that a concentration spell?
No,
Greater
no, it's
invisibility?
just an action. DC 17 Wisdom save. Or take.
Do you think
a
greater
shit amount of
invisibility
damage.
is concentration though?
Huh?
Greater invisibility is concentration.
Yeah, greater invisibility is.
Oh, okay. Okay, so he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
14. He fails.
Okay. He must immediately use his action to run as far as his speed allows away from me. And he takes 5 damage.
Okay. I guess like double move.
Well, it just says use his action, so
It must use its reaction.
Yeah, reaction.
So it would
Yeah.
just be a single move.
single
Yep.
move.
I see. So yeah, he runs away from you and takes 5 damage.
Okay.
Next is one of these snake cultists. He is dead. Pickles.
And he's dead.
Nice.
He
Well-
continues to be dead.
The snakes thought they had an idea. I guess I'll just keep stabbing the man that got pulled by Traily's lightning thing. Just weird. It's a 21 and a 22. There we go, Pokey.
There you go.
This one must have a little bit more soul. For 24 damage.
All right. He is still standing, but just barely.
I'm gonna take a couple steps up,
Yep.
and that's it for Pickles.
Dahlia.
Alrighty. At the guy who's running away, I'm gonna cast a second level guiding bolt. Ooh, that's a 29 to hit, and he will take 14. God, I'm rolling like crap. 14 radiant damage.
All right.
Sneaky guy. And I will stay where I'm at. And that's the end of my turn.
All right, it is his turn. And you popped back into view when you cast Dissonant Whispers, correct?
No.
No.
No?
Nope.
Greater invisibility.
Yeah.
Huh. Am I confused about how concentration spells work? If you cast a spell while you're concentrating on a spell.
Only
It's only
another
one
concentration spell.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought, but I for some reason kept thinking that you'd have to pop back up to do that.
Usually, with regular invisibility, you do. You lose your
Right.
invisibility when you cast anything, but...
Yeah. Or make any kind of attack.
Mm-hmm.
It lasts for a lot longer, but you can't do as much with it.
Well, I suppose he's going to step down here to Adalia
Okay.
and shoot a lightning bolt at you.
Okay. Dex save?
Yes.
Nope.
Yikes.
It's okay.
It's gonna hurt.
It's alright. I'm doing
He
alright.
did upcast it to a 4th level,
Okay.
so he gets an extra d6.
Okay.
$26.
Okie dokie.
And it's Traily's turn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna booming blade that guy. Try to finish him off. But I'm gonna miss.
Pops. God damn it, Pops.
That's my turn.
Magic missile on you.
On me?
Who?
Yes.
I do not know shield, so I will
I
take the
don't know
damage.
why. Magic missile's the only spell that doesn't want me to upcast it. So weird. So I guess I'll just cast it as first level spell. 3 damage.
That can't be right. The minimum damage it would do at first level is 6.
Yeah, you just have to keep clicking it
I see.
for how many times you shoot.
Yeah. Okay, 8
Makes
damage.
sense. So yeah, 8 damage.
Alright.
I was wondering why I was doing that. I still think that that's programmed weird.
That is weird, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Pickles would see that Atreides is bloodied. He's looking a little ragged.
Can't have Pops dying.
Ambrose.
I've been through worse.
You'll see a hand come out of the invisible wall, and it's just my crossbow, and I'm firing 3 more rounds to the person attacking Atreides. 14, 16, 30.
Misses.
Okay, so 2 attacks. So 7 damage and 6 damage.
That does finish him.
And I'll sneak back
Ambrose,
into
we
a
had
corner.
him.
Ambrose, stop stealing kills. Do the one that we can't reach.
We're working on a team. I thought we were on a team.
Yeah, do the one we can't reach.
Oh, I didn't see him. My bad. And then I go back to the corner.
Oh my god!
Furyk. I think you might be muted or something.
Sorry. Ferric's going to run
Oh,
up and do a good stab. 25 to hit for 12 damage.
Nice.
And then Ferric is going to back the fuck up. But nobody can see or hear that happen. So
Right.
don't
That
laugh
is
at me.
terrifying.
Sorry,
Can't think of
you're
anything
right.
more terrifying than that.
Yeah, and that ends Ferric's turn.
All right. 12 damage. He is still alive. Pickles.
I mean, what do I fucking even do? Alright. Pickles is going to run on her little stubby legs 60 feet forward. Just double moving. And that's going to be it.
That's Pickles. Adalia.
All right, I'm gonna sacred flame, or not sacred flame, firebolt this dude who's just fried me. That's a 25 to hit for 7 fire damage.
He is barely hanging on. It is his turn. He sees that all his fellow cultists are dead. I think he's just gonna go for collateral damage. And just try and shoot you with another lightning bolt.
Being fair.
Adalia.
15?
That is you fail. You fail.
Okay.
The save was 17.
Bummer.
$32 this time.
Adalia is down. I had 32 hit points.
Damn. Atreides.
Atreides, I think, would see that and run up with 30 feet of movement, kneel down at Adalia's side, and just put his hand on her forehead and say, "Rest peacefully, child," and cast Spare the Die. That's all.
Ambrose.
Thanks, Atreides.
Peek out the corner, scan to my left to see the person who's been firing lightning bolts. I'll pop out even further. 3 shots.
All right.
26, 22, 23.
Yeah, that's
And
all
I'm
right.
going to 10, 9, and 6 damage.
Yup, that's enough to finish him.
Yes,
Good job,
Ambrose
team.
killed all 4.
Good job, guys. Doing great.
Just ran over here to kill this one.
Ferric is going to drop down to all fours and drop invisibility, galloping towards Atreides and Adalia. Fuck. Not again,
She's
not
okay.
again, not
She's
again.
okay. Peace. She is okay.
I'm sorry, Viceroy. Whew. And Ferric's going to stab Adalia. Well, she's
Stab
down.
her unconscious,
Oh my god.
Wow.
steaming body.
For a cure wounds at second
Woo.
level with their sword.
Ooh, nice.
No, I'm fairly hurt. Adalia is as well. If we take a moment, a minute, and let me lead us in a prayer of restoration, then I can revitalize us. Does anyone else need healing as well?
Yeah, I'm pretty hurt.
I'm okay.
I'm all right. but there is plenty to go around.
Alright, so I'll cast Aura of Vitality, which lasts for a minute, and on each of my turns I'll use a bonus action to bless someone and restore their health. So it'll be a total of 10 rolls. And I'll just start with Adalia.
Adalia's like coughed back to life. Oh,
Yeah.
did we win?
This battle, yes. Although the
Okay.
Harbinger is still not in sight.
Alright.
So regain 5 health, 4 health, 4 health. That's, what, 13? I'll give you one more. 4 more health. How are you looking after that? Still need
Hang on.
one?
How many was that?
All together,
17.
17?
Yeah.
17 plus the 10 I gave you by stabbing you.
Yes. So I'm at
You should be at 27.
27.
Probably need some more.
Yeah, but I have. I'm gonna use my channel divinity feature on myself
Okay.
and give my preserve life and give myself 10 HP. That'll get me to 37.
All right.
So
I'm gonna
I
throw
can
one more
take it
your
from
way.
here.
Oh, 11 more to you.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
damn. I'll take
Finally
it.
got a good roll. All right. So that's half. I'm gonna use these next couple on myself. It's 18.
You just keep them. I'll be fine.
You'll be all right. Okay. Anyone else? Got a couple left.
I mean, if you got any extra, I'll take it.
All right. 1 to Ambrose. 4 to Ambrose.
And
And Varric, do you need some?
Varric kind of like shakes their head. Give it to someone else.
I mean,
I'll
all right,
take
I'll
it.
take it myself.
Oh, you
Okay,
got it.
All right.
I mean, I'm pretty full, so if you need
Ambrose,
way more,
you don't need it.
I-
They
You
should
don't
go to
need it.
Dahlia.
I look. If you're offered, I'm taking. All right.
Oh my god.
Adalia is okay from here. Is that what you said?
I'm at 48 out of 66.
Oh yeah, never mind.
Ambrose, you don't need these.
Yeah.
You can say you need it.
I guess
I meant I
giving
could
mine to Adalia.
heal myself.
Adalia is kind of a mid fighter, right? Like Atreides is pretty front line. I'm just. weighing
I would
that
rather
as
you
well.
take it, honestly.
Yeah,
I can
I think
cure
I'm
wounds
gonna-
myself.
Yeah, I'll give it to myself then.
Varric is also going to hand both Adalia and Atreides
Nice.
each a potion of greater healing.
Oh.
Thank you.
All right, with that cure wounds, I am back up to full and have an additional blah, 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 potion of greater healing. So Adalia's in fighting shape.
Yeah. I'm gonna save the potion of greater healing. Thank you, Varric. And I'm gonna use my potion of lesser healing just to top off.
There you go.
How is Varric looking, by the way?
I'm also gonna do that too. Top off.
Varric is not bloodied, but resources are starting to dwindle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pickles is close to bloodied, but she's not.
Ambrose,
anything.
you think about how many of these cultists you've killed, and you do think that you've killed almost half of the ones that you saw. So, I mean, there could always be more that you didn't know about, but when you saw them all devouring the books in the library upstairs, there were 20 of them.
That's to the group.
You've killed 8.
Varric nods.
Good to know.
Varric is going to stand up from Adalia and start making their way towards the coffin.
Atreides will follow.
Pickles is already up there.
Varric places a hand on Pickle's shoulder. Ow!
Open it.
Varric knocks.
Oh no.
Pickles just goes hello.
Varric starts to slide the lid off.
Yes, you lift up. It is very heavy. You think you might need a strength check.
Or a Pickles and Ambrose.
Ferric is
I mean,
going
I
to use
said I was
their
gonna help him.
crowbar for advantage.
Ooh.
I'll help too.
Ambrose, you
Lift with
stole
your
all the
legs.
kills. The least you could do, let me open the thing.
Well, if you let me have the other thing,
that's a
you wouldn't have
save.
this issue.
You were hiding in the room. You could have just taken it, and I wouldn't have known.
No, because I don't do that. I'm just gonna take your kills.
You just hide in the room.
Ambrose is the worst.
That's a 17 strength to get this lid off.
You get it to move a little bit, but it seems like there's like a beveled inside that's like, you know, keeping it as like an airtight seal. So when you lift it up, it's like actually getting harder. You think that you could get it, but it would just need a little bit more.
I a little help.
Help.
Let's just all stand on the four corners.
Nope, I won't help that much.
I'll help. I'll do
You
it.
can't
Just to
open
spite
anything.
Pickles. I'm gonna
Come
give. Is it athletics or what is this? Just a strength check?
Just use your muscles, Ambrose.
Yeah, 20.
Damn. It's those pallets of ogre strength or whatever.
It's not a
Yeah.
strength save. It's a strength check.
What was that?
Wait, why did you save? What the heck?
I
Sorry.
I did
I'll
the
do
same
that.
thing. I accidentally rolled a save.
So it would've been
My
a 15?
apologies. Thank you. Thank you for calling me out. 8.
There,
doing
there, Ambrose.
Would I have
Just
advantage?
kind of flexes
Would I have
his
advantage?
muscles and he
Why would you have advantage?
Why would you have advantage?
There's 4 people moving the table. All of us is getting help.
I was just doing a collective strength check at this point.
I'll take
I
we're
mean,
taking
Which I
turns
do think
like
that
trying to lift Thor's hammer.
All together now, you are able to
Let me just wedge poke you in there.
17,
You can help us.
11, 16, 8. I think with like one of you on each side and then, you know, one person pushing, like you are able to lift it up enough to get it over the lip and push it off. And it would land on the ground with a pretty big thud. Inside, you would see... Gosh, I think you would need an Arcana check to really see if there's anything in here that's worth your time.
That's a 25 from.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh.
Oh,
You see some bits of hair. You see what appears to be water damage.
Oh, I hate to see
And
that.
you would see residue of powdered ruby. It's hard to say if it's crystal-born or not, but it could just be,
Regular rubies.
yes.
But it's completely empty.
It is empty. You, with your 25, you would guess that whatever he was working on in there, he already did it.
is there enough powdered ruby there to be worth 50 gold pieces? Roughly.
Yeah, I would say so. Furyk, you can tell that at one point in time there was much more. Like it was absorbed in the components of the spell. But there's... You were guessing that there was probably at one point in time 1,500 gold worth of ruby dust in here.
Okay.
Like a lot. And then the whole sarcophagus itself is made of ruby as well.
Yeah.
May I look at the hair?
It is long and black.
Long black. Does it resemble any material like a dahlia's hair, or is that crystal-born hair? I'm not really sure what that is or it entails.
It is just strands of long black hair. Maybe some of it has some gray.
Someone old in here died. Yeah.
Feder, you're not sensing any curses, right? Just some kind of ritual that was completed here.
There was an upsetting ritual here. No curses left.
Achilles would nod somberly and then scoop up the ruby dust.
Well, do you think if the other one served as some sort of tomb, then this must have also? Did they raise someone out of it?
That would be my guess.
DM, have we seen anyone with long black hair with gray streaks in it?
I mean, you look across the hall and there's a big picture of Vinny Utmath.
Great.
He is a older wizard. Although in this picture he is younger. But you do remember that,
We remember
according
the
to
painting.
your history lessons, he lived past the reign of Eric the Terror.
Mm-hmm.
He was eventually executed for his crimes.
Right. Oh boy. Pickles, what does the little evil man in your head? Any thoughts on where risen Vinny Utmath might be?
Focus really hard on the little man in my head. Right now, I just want to take the hair. Is that weird?
It is to me.
All right, the little evil man's
Let's
weird.
see, I guess roll a history check with advantage again.
That's a 20.
Nice.
So the question was, where would Vinny Utmath go if he was resurrected or whatever you said?
Resurrected or let out or whatever happened here in this.
Right. Any kind
Ruby.
of concept. Did he talk about at all in the time that I knew him about plans like this? So I would even know that.
I would say with a 20, I would say that you definitely think that he would definitely, like, he was very interested in, like, immortality and stuff like that. Like, he always talked about becoming an undead. That's how he had planned on doing it. You do know that he had some sort of I don't know what you want to call it, a hidden lair, I suppose we'll call it, in the Trakari Wilds. He had taken you there once. There is a teleportation circle there. And he teleported you there once. You know that it is somewhere overlooking, like it's on a mountain somewhere.
Okay. Yeah, he had a nice summer cottage on a mountain up in the Drakari Wilds. There's a teleportation circle.
Oh.
I don't know if that's where he is, but that's where I'd go.
Would Ferric be privy to notable mountains up in that area, since Ferric is from there?
Yeah, I mean, you definitely know that there is a mountain range that runs from the middle of the theocracy, like the northeast of Mornstead, and it runs all the way up and along the coast of the Drakari Wilds there. Let me look at the world map. I believe it runs all the way along the eastern coast, all the way to the tip. So a mountain in the Drakari Wilds is not going to really narrow it down because there is quite an extensive mountain range that runs through there.
Looking back down the hallway, how much does Vinny Utmath look like Zeos?
A little. Not a lot.
Okay.
Not like they're the same guy. They look like they could be related.
Great.
Great. Okay, well, sounds like we have an evil wizard risen from the dead somewhere to deal with, but I suppose we should deal with the Harbinger first.
Yep.
Yes.
I'm also going to take his hair because I feel like that could help us fight him.
Do you all feel like we have the luxury of catching our breath before we press on? I understand the time is of the essence, so if we need to forge forward, then we should do that.
We should rest. You guys need
I mean, if the Harbinger was going to run, he would have already ran the first time we fought,
Perhaps-
so I don't think time is that much of an essence.
Perhaps back behind the painting?
Sure. An hour.
All right.
All right, so you can take a short rest.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
You do know that your position in back there has been given away,
Mm-hmm.
but
we
you
killed
also
all
know
those
that
guys.
They have a
But they have a
hive
hive
though.
mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They all know that.
Yeah, sorry about that, y'all.
you would know that you could see them coming down the hall unless they were invisible or whatever.
Yeah.
So I mean, it isn't the worst position still.
Right.
The only problem with it is that, well, I guess I was gonna say you're kind of blocked in, but you're not. You have the stairs going up.
Mm-hmm.
You just
Yeah.
don't know necessarily where you would be.
Going.
Coming out.
Yeah, I think for shits and giggles, Ferric is going to sneak up the steps and peek through like the keyhole or underneath the door, wherever they can kind of get.
Sure. Ferric, yeah, you walk up these stairs, and you would see an illusory wall at the top of the stairs. You could kind of see through it, kind of like you can with the portrait. And it seems to lead to the upstairs castle. There is a carpet in front of you. You see some doors. You don't see anybody walking around.
Okay. Ferric's gonna walk back down and relay that information to everybody else.
Perhaps we post guards at the painting and the illusory wall upstairs and hope we get enough time in to rest.
Sounds good. Let's do that.
Yeah, I think Ferric would gesture to some muscle lads to maybe like grab this table down here at the bottom,
Mm-hmm.
and like block off this doorway here with the table.
Okay. So the stairs are the only easy way in and out, if anyone knows, if anyone else knows.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
All right. Well, I think that's where we'll break then. You guys are taking a short rest.
Much
I
to
think
think
that's where
about.
we will end the show for tonight?
Whew. We killed a bunch of people, y'all.
So many people. It's a
a
graveyard
lot.
in that room.
I killed a bunch of people, actually.
Oh my god.
5
Fog
pretty
cloud.
big encounters. Back to back to back to back to back.
Yeah.
Not too
That
shabby.
was good.
Well, thanks for listening, everybody. Thanks to everybody for playing. I had a lot of fun shooting you guys with lightning bolts.
Bet you did.
Those
Oh, man.
fucking lightning bolts.
I can't believe you took Adalia down. I think that's the first time she's gone down.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, what are you gonna do? I'm happy to hear it. Everyone, we are live on YouTube every other Sunday at 7 p.m. EST. Our next live date is November 5th. So we'd love to have you come join us. If not, come jump in Discord and talk to us there. Discord.gg/thehomebrewpodcast. We have a really awesome community growing. We've got all kinds of stuff going on Discord events, all kinds of engagement. So we'd love to have you come ask us your burning questions. You know, what's it like to have your kill stolen by Ambrose so many times? If you have a few extra dollars, go check out our Patreon. Patreon.com/thehomebrew. $2 gets you access to all kinds of cool stuff. We got some fun stuff coming out for this month for our PDF, so keep your eyes open for that. This is a Homebrew live show, and Homebrew is sponsored by FanRoll Dice. Go get yourself some dice. Use promo code Homebrew at checkout for 10% off anything on the whole site. And remember, everyone, you are loved. You are loved as much as the snake cultists love to spell lightning bolt. It's a great spell. I even like just shooting it at one person.
Yeah.
You are important. You are as important as Ambrose's investigation skills. They really came in
Oh my
clutch this
God.
episode.
Best decision I've ever made.
3 or 4
Taking
times where
expertise.
if you wouldn't have figured out what you were looking at, I mean, I don't know if you guys would have made it this far into the puzzle area at least. And you matter. You matter as much as the evil little man in Pickle's head. I mean, he's been guiding you through this whole thing. He's giving you all kinds
Very
of great
helpful.
visions.
Yeah.
Even though I do think it's becoming ever more obvious that he might be actually an evil little man that lives in your head.
No, he's super nice.
He cursed people to have no bones for generations.
They insulted him. I don't
hasn't?
know.
Who
Such a
hasn't,
long
though?
time ago. He's been nothing but helpful since we've known him.
I mean, I
Oh,
understand
okay.
it. They deserve
Yeah,
it.
in the karmic scheme of things, he's been doing a lot more good lately than evil.
Yeah.
Right, right.
All right,
He's
sure.
changed.
All right. Well, thanks for listening, everybody. Thanks for watching us live. Have a great night, and see you next time.
Night, everyone.
Goodbye,
See ya.
everybody. See you next time.